Hello Sammy Baron. Hello Frog. Hello Open. Hello Navox. Hello 718. Hello Sisfy. Hello Brandy. Hello Andrew. Hello Watler. Hello Potty. Hello Aqua. Hello Vatris. Hello Good Luck. Hello Amosol. Hello Mason. Slime boss shop is in an annoying spot. Because if we can do Burning Elite instead, then this map is actually quite good, yeah? Like you do 1, 2, 3 here, and then fire into Elite, into fire into Burning Elite, into fire if you really want. Probably do one this with double question mark still though, so a lot of fires, yeah? To advance over and then late shop, into third Elite, and then slime boss. But if you go to this path, then 100 gold doesn't actually do anything. If you take 100 gold and want it to do literally anything in early game, then you go here. Go here is like for 6 elite into advance way into elite, and then second shop. Well, that sounds terrible. 18 damage for red colorless is not exactly super pleasant either, yeah? If you see the hand of greed and you want to get early game value, you also kind of want to go here. I mean, maybe not. Yeah, because there's still a shop here anyway, so let's say you start with hand of greed, start with apple, you can upgrade it here and then maybe rest here. If you start with hand of greed, then you can do, you know, the other stuff, and then the bomb into the slime boss is okay, master strategy is okay. On the other hand, you can just choose a cut. If you don't want to take 18, you can just choose a cut. You can even start right side, yeah? And do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then fire, and then this shop. But again, if you want third elite, then the second shop here is also force. But this is also double fire 3 elites. This is triple fire 3 elites with burning elite out of the way. But not too many fights in... I guess that's also speaks for choose a cut a tiny bit. So I pick 18 miraculous on robot with, if this part is only, if this part is a lot lower value than maybe this run even. I just imagine this max elite is like 2, there's still no shop for the 100 gold, and then it's up against like what choose a card or whatever, then yeah, I already clicked red colorless. Swapping here is slightly dangerous. Because again, yeah, the only access to early shop is like here. So if you swap to something really bad, it's slightly, yeah, it's difficult to play. But probably yes. I think the risk of dying later taking this, comparing to the risk of dying early when taking this, is honestly probably bigger if you take this, yeah. Especially if you cannot farm Mech 1. But I think we choose a card and then force the left part to happen here. It's yeah, it's probably the plan. Only 3 fights though, so yes. You guess what? You guessed correctly. It's 12% chance to get no potion after 3 fights. Well, that would never happen. I mean, I have never seen any run the missed potion in the first 3 fights before, guys. It simply cannot happen. I go right if the card is good for always like here. I mean, possible. It is possible to go here, but you also make this a little bit more difficult because you don't get the fire before, yeah. So we'll see. And because you start with choose a card, so if the act goes well, you probably also have upgrade targets still. So going triple fire is not like wasted. Oh yeah, sure. Well, that's... I have no complaints. You was thinking about the sub and form and special on. Yeah, we are the ironclad. So okay, now what? Now what? Now what? Because there's something else that's possible here, yeah. Suddenly now maybe what if we take 5 fights? Yeah, what if we just take 5 fights? If we say that okay, one of the shop is bad, and we don't get the burning elite. Actually that's not like super clear, yeah, because Cell Repair is freaking overpowered in early game. But that doesn't mean anything regarding Act 2 Burning Elite on Defect. Yeah, that actually doesn't mean anything. You can simply just walk into an Act 2 Burning Elite and die for 4 HP. So getting this burning out of the way does matter, yeah. And what am I losing? I lose 2 hallway fights potentially, but I gain 1 fire. I gain the key. I gain back 1 fight here, because otherwise you go here as a question mark, yeah? Up against 5. So actually I only lose 1 fight in this act total. And then I also gain a better shot. Left part still better. It's just that if you go to left part in the first 3 fights, gives you like not enough damage, and then also no potion, then only this can be weird. This gives you more time to, you know, get resources to actually fight the elite. And even if you low roll in some hallway fights, you have to sell repair, so it probably cannot hurt you too much. But not really, right? I still go left, yeah. Starting here is like strictly better. I don't even know why the hell you would ever go here, but I don't know. Maybe you click maybe you click scrap ooze in the old coin here or something first click. Then I guess after doing that, then you can go here. Yeah, this is still just strictly better, so we just start here anyway. Yeah, and then after I die in Act 1, we go here, and the act is completely free. But this path has the best card rewards of all time, and this is like the worst card rewards of all time. I mean, okay, scrap ooze, I don't want to think about it yet. I will think about it if I see it, but for now I don't want to think. The Jargon of Doom. Oh, I guess we take 2. Hopefully, I don't even know what I want it to do next. I probably want it to buff, and then we kill it in 3 turns, will be my guess. If I attack, we always take 7 because we have literally no block here. Hmm, 27? 24? 24 seems to be a bad number, yeah? Just saying, if I play the Cell Repair. But if I don't play the Cell Repair, and then I draw the Cell Repair next turn, then I can also brick. And if I draw dual cards, I'm fine. If I draw triple block, I'm fine. I'm playing it. How bad can this be? Okay, yeah, it's fine. No? Next turn is always lethal. We have strike, dual cast. No Baron, or whatever. No Diziole. Fear Pot is very good. Hello World, sure. Fear Pot against the Knob. Hello World against the other 2. Against Slime Boss as well. I mean, Fear Pot with only base strike doesn't actually kill the Knob, yeah, but at the same time, like, if you escaping beam, you don't kill the Knob either. I kind of don't want Hello World Plus, guys. At least not yet. Maybe I would have won Hello World Plus at some point, yeah, but maybe not now. yeah, Scrap was the worth it. Or the Weststone. This is more than 3 clicks, so 3 clicks is only minus 18, but this is freaking minus 21. Probably not, right? I don't actually want Hello World Plus, and maybe there's still some garbage like Lost Event here. Maybe we can throw Hallway Fight 20%. Maybe we actually have to take a hit against the Knob also, even with the Fear Pot. That is possible. Maybe the Hello World doesn't perform against the Sentries and we get tax. Usually it does though. Maybe it doesn't perform against Lagavulin, we get hit for 40. Many things can happen. And this upgrade is not even guaranteed to be good, because again, hitting this right now is not actually like positive. I don't think it's like negative, but it's just nothing. And so basically you pay... Chance to hit is like pretty high, right? It's like what, around... yeah, it's like around like 25% something. Yeah, not really, yeah. Skip. We say goodbye to our toolbox. How? No, that's just vibes. I did not do any calculation. That is just vibes. But it's probably, it's just, no, it's just straightforward. That's 2 over 13, right? There's no... Right, first upgrade hitting here, and then second upgrade hitting the other one. Yeah, it's just 2 out of 13. Okay, never mind. It's like... What is 2 out of 13, by the way? It's like 15%. Yeah, 15%. Now what? I mean, if you want to be ultra safe, you can buy a potion, but why would I do that? I have Cell Repair already, the Fear Pot. Well, I can buy the on sale thing, I guess. No magnets though? What? Oh, just wait until I buy a real magnet in the Act 2 shop. Okay, not even Act 2 shop, we are going into a shop right here, which is why I don't want to spend too much here, if anything. So how much gold am I making? Like 60, 90, 105. So if I buy this, I can still buy like whatever the good thing is in the next shop. Yeah, could be the toolbox. You know, it would be nice. But I can buy this. And sure, I guess I will buy it. And yeah, of course you take it whole way. Yeah, still easy whole way. So we have some repair, and of course I want cut. Thanks. Yeah, of course it's attack, so we take 10 and we heal 7. What am I playing, by the way? I think I'm playing... not playing dual cast, right? So it's a Halo Wood, Self Repair Strike, yeah? Okay, of course it missed. It's fine, the Halo Wood in play. He's gonna attack again, very aggressive. But we're not frail, so double defense blocks, and now he always dies with 2. Thank you, Gopher. Very cool. So -3, not the best. Wood sequence, yeah, for Halo Wood plus, I mean still pick. The Norfa is getting like, increasingly suspicious, yeah, I'm just saying. Also he has potentially a burning North. But again, like, these are nothing. Own chance now is 40. Yeah, Cultist, thank you, very cool. Maybe Halo Wood plus anyway. Yeah, we should be full HP leaving this. There's no reason to take this one, right? I think. I hope I'm not stupid. But yeah, there's no reason to take the one. No potion, 150. Okay, ball landing is great though. I was getting like really scared that we actually just never see any attack. Because just Self Repair will choose a card, not an attack. Halo Wood, not an attack. Wood sequence, not an attack. And this I bought. And it's also not really an attack either, it's freaking 003. So at least we have the bolt lightning. It doesn't work super well with Fear Fort, but it's still better than Melter. Yeah. And then go here, yeah, I say that we choose a card, you have upgrades. Do we have any upgrade? I mean, I guess you can always do Self Repair. Yeah, I guess you can just upgrade Self Repair here, and then maybe it depends on what happens here. You can see what happens here. On chance 50, yeah. Lagavulin, we have the Hello World of the Gods. I actually cannot remember the last time the boost sequence blocks anything in Lagavulin, and not just me playing. Yeah? It's like so many people play, so many have boost sequence against Lagavulin and just never see this thing blocking ever. I sure hope it blocks this time because it's staying in my deck again. Oh, this time it will work, guys. Trust. Yeah, there's Gopher in here, but I don't think opening now is a good choice. Because either we shuffle the Gopher in or we have a guarantee Gopher for next turn, you know? Like, I can deploy Coeded, but if I deploy Coeded, first of all, the open is weaker, and secondly, I lose the Go for the Ice draw. So we probably just do both endings up strike here, yeah? Like Halo World against the Lagavulin. Holy full block. We overblocked though, unfortunately. That actually means there's no reason to play this, right? Because I can get a hologram next turn. Yeah, and then I don't have enough damage to kill, and then this is redrawn. I'm sad, but surely I have enough damage to kill. They're freaking 3 lightnings here. 3 lightning is like a Lagavulin. We have the bolt lightning still here. The Zap is still here. Maybe next turn I don't even draw blocks. So I play damage. I think like super dead, right? There was nothing? No. Wait for the hologram this turn. Yeah, look at this. Boom. Okay, that's not a hologram. Orb Order, I can... If I top deck exactly dual cast, then Coded first is blocking the most. If I do not top deck exactly a dual cast, then I would like lightning to be first, because, you know, I need to evoke lightning for this thing to die. I guess I'm not dreaming, yeah? And I only play 7 repair plus, I'm still full HP, so I take like what 13 here only, so I heal 10, so I lose 3. That's fine, I don't really mind. Also, I can just top like this too. So yeah, bolt landing 5 energy, so we can just bolt landing zap quaded and then turbo and play whatever. Yes, I want force to be last. Yeah, defend, and I can play double defend and full HP. If it's lethal, if I play this defend and we kill in time, that's perfect. Is at 45, 45 next turn. Now I draw a void here, but drawing a void here is probably not even a terrible thing because you can spend damage on like with the bolt landing or something. Redraw is better. I just say I don't draw anything here, like maybe 2 defense. Then we have 28 next turn, we have 31, 31 is at 14, 14 still lightning, so it's 11, 11 sometimes a void, but we also have this still. I can block next cycle even after debuff. Okay, I'm defending. Oh, even the turbo redraw again, very good. So I can evoke 3 things here, which I think I will do. Triple strike first, and then no. There's if I coded into void, I still want to play dual cast, yeah? So I coded first. Do I still want to play the dual cast? That's an annoying draw because now it's at 9 HP. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, look at this. Boom, full blow. It's also probably dead. But it's also full blow. Yeah, it's a giga full blow. It's also dead. Next turn. Yeah, full HP. Very good. Wait, this is going to be green, guys. I mean, it can still be green because there's nothing to upgrade here until I see this card. By the way, the North fight has not gotten any better. Yeah? In fact, like, if I pick the algo, it gets worse. But I have a feeling that I do want to just pick the algo and then upgrade the algo right here. That's a bit weird though, because Act 2 I already have like a front road block from this and the sustain from this, and now another big front road block card. And how much block does it even gain this upgrade? It's like 1 here, and then I guess I can still upgrade it here if there's nothing else. So it actually is just +1. Because specifically for this fight, I think I should upgrade the bolt lightning instead. You can also upgrade like Zap, because turn 1 Zap draw does happen slightly more often than usual, even with the boost sequence. And there's no way if I want to upgrade algo, just do it here, yeah? It's not here. Even from 71, like Burning Knob is still scary as hell, you know, with this deck. Oh, yeah, I still pick the algo though, but I think I do upgrade the bolt ending for +3, and +3 is also good rounding with the fear pot. It goes from 10 to 15, so it's actually +5. Or you can also see the sentries and then maybe get taxed a bit, but Halo Wars should perform much better than the Knob, I hope. But yeah, with the bolt ending anyway. I cannot remember the last time I manually upgrade the... What's the biggest algo? It was like a seed of the week, like what, 200 and... I don't even remember 200 and what, but it's a big number. It's 200 something. Yeah, I think I remember at least because I think Snotter's algo was at 216 and that was tiny. So I think at least it was like 260 or 70 or something. It's close to that. And that's very good. Yeah, okay, -1 block. Very cool. -1 block on the on the algo. If we distill curses next turn, these guys are big, by the way. They're big, but I have a lot of passive damage. I have a Cell Repair Plus, and I also have the Halo Wood in play, so it's probably fine. Yeah, I can distill kills now if you want to. One chance, 1, 2, 3, 4 fights, 2 potion, yeah, 40%. Not super needed for this. If it's not, it's just no normal. Now we even have K-Boost damage and still have the Fear Pot. Otherwise, I'm taking 15 this turn. Honestly, it doesn't matter too much. I'll take 15 to be honest. Again, I go to 200. Is there a point trying to echo it anymore? Of course there is. Yeah, like if you get a score, high score, you want to get it higher, no? Like, isn't that the entire point? Otherwise, you already stop at like what 80. If you already go to 200, yeah, of course the goal is not actually to win the run anymore. Otherwise, you would have stopped like a long time ago. But Revancer, no, that's complete fake news. Because if you have a deck that, you know, builds algo up to 200 plus comfortably, and you have a Calipers, then it doesn't matter what your algo is. In fact, your algo can probably be on B0 and you still win easily. So of course, no, it doesn't matter. Honestly, using this potion run doesn't make a lot of sense. I just kind of want to use it. It usually doesn't do anything. And then it shuffles on my defense, even if I hit the defense here. No, if I don't hit the defense here, then shuffle on my defense next turn, and then yeah, let's just take the damage, man. Fifth cycle? No, you have Calipers. The fifth cycle, you already have passive block enough when you reach algo. Yeah, let's just whatever, right? Let's just do this, take the damage. I guess I could have stripped this guy. I should have stripped this guy, so maybe that's minus a little bit. Okay, not really. Yeah, nice Diesel Curse, by the way, plus 1 HP. But yeah, definitely should have beam cell this guy, so that this one I can go for here instead. But we're too late now. We have plenty of time to play this later, but I kind of don't want to actually draw it. I also kind of want to kill this guy. But he would die to the thing, right? It's like we have 4 passive lightning, yeah, it's really will hit. Yeah, it hit. I don't like that. Okay, that's fine now. I take 0. Ah, 261. Okay. Yeah, full block again. Hello World going in. You know, expected. Oh, yeah, we have to repair and now go now. Yes. I did not even pay attention to that, but yes, we do have to repair and now go, yeah. But it's usually not a very good thing. Did I say that we have upgrades in this path? What are these cards? I mean, you can take Barrage and upgrade it at some point. We do have Turbo Lightning, but that is all you have, yeah. You can take Tempest, but why do you take Tempest? Am I even upgrading Algo here, by the way? We have like what, 1, 2, 3 fights, yeah? So Algo unupgraded into Act 2 is what? 5, 7, 9, yeah, okay, 9 leap big enough, first floor. And we have the boost sequence and the cell repair. Okay, this does need to be green. I know, yeah, I actually know, I actually do. We opened the best card in the game at the end of this act. Barrage into green, Barrage I don't actually hate too much though. Barrage with the Halo World also works like pretty okay, yeah, because this can back off, so we do start with 1 off and you did add Bolt Lightning. That's not bad. So maybe, I don't know, like, nuclear battery I don't want to take though. It's probably fine. I mean, yeah, this upgrade doesn't matter, right? Yeah, lose this barrage. See this? Yeah, goodbye. Full HP, there's nothing else to do. Wow, thank you. No, seriously though, what the hell are these card rewards? I mean, I know I'm freaking full HP after burning elite and whatnot, yeah, but like, what are these card rewards? This is the second reprogram I have seen. And we did have cell repair, we have like no real option, we have a barrage for strength payoff. Like honestly, not even kidding, you can take reprogram here into upgrading reprogram at the last fire, yeah, but for now I don't think we want to do that quite yet. There's also the cables, it makes the cables bad. Yeah, your nuclear battery open, it will take a reprogram like giga strong. I am thinking about the heatsinks, yes. I am thinking about the heatsinks because we do have a decent amount of early game power, yeah. But mostly in hallway fights. Right now we walk into A and the Act 2 elites. Maybe not, maybe slavers, you can do something about them because we have the back marbles and the back prep and the boost sequence. And they are more easily sold with potions, but we want to run leader right now, we just fold. I would like to, you know, not just want to run leader and die like the last defect I saw. That would be pretty bad. Bow stabbing has too much HP. We probably can kill bow stabbing with the cables and the bow lightning and like go for buy a little bit of time, but it will hurt. So it's not super pleasant in Act 2, yeah, just because we have a cell repair. We don't have enough gold to buy Manfight Hand in the shop right now, but we will have it if it's in Act 2 shop and we buy nothing here. This deck right now has no active draw whatsoever. It also doesn't have energy though, so of course Heatsink at the moment doesn't play, yeah? But I guess if we take Heatsink, they can upgrade, like go for the eyes or something, and it improves a little bit also. And like there's no other choices, like, either I take this or I skip. I do think the Heatsinks in this position is probably better than skip. Or they have 2 powers. And we have some sustain in front row block for early Act 2. Not sure. How bad can that be? A power. We have no frost though, but you know it's a power and it can be green, and we have heatsinks and we have cables and okay, now what? We have 105 gold, 250. Late Act 2 shot would be, yeah, around 300. Removing here is 43 plus another 105. So you can still buy common relic, shop relic if you go to Act 2 shop after like 2 fights or something, yeah. As a good power, no, right now it doesn't actually do much. Right now it's just damage, which maybe is sufficient, like just dealing damage. But at some point it needs to do something else, and our deck has no frost. And by the way, if you think that we will just see frost later, yeah, you haven't watched enough defect runs. There's no guarantee that you will actually see any frost later, ever. Even though they're just common cards. Yeah, removing here is nonsense, yeah? I saved my code. Maybe we can even see like P-box after this Act 2. There's no need to exchange potion, right? That would be a little bit too scared, I think. Even though the knock I just got like maybe a little bit worse after adding these cards. We still have back marbles, back prep, and the cables. Should be fine. That should be fine. Move on. 90 HP knob is massive. And yeah, nice back marbles, nice algorithm. So no Halo 1, no bolt landing, but we did draw the zap. And I can steal Fear Pot later, if I want to. Fear Pot value has just gone down a little bit because we do have magma bubbles now, yeah? I mean, it's still useful in like boot stabbing and such, but it's not super important. For sequence, is there any reason to keep it around? No. Okay, Fear Pot or not? If I Fear Pot, I open the kill next turn. I still kind of want to play Cell Repair. So let's try the greediest line first with the Fear Pot. To see if we ever kill next turn or not. So this will be 18, 27, 27 plus 9, 36. Is a 36 HP with vulnerable. So this would be 15, so 21. Yes, it actually would kill. There is already a threshold, and of course you can even distill curse to guarantee it next turn. Yeah? Just I don't want to use 2 pots here. Surely I can place a repair. Right? I mean, I don't know, but I already did it. Yeah, it looks easy to me. It's dead. And we have 4 HP. New potion? No. I guess if you cannot block, just kill. It's green. We have Defect, we have cables. We have the barrage. We have bag of marbles. We have no sustained block. There's a front load block and front load block, and then it's poof. And this also is kind of the front load block in a way. Thunderstrike plus even, yes, Thunderstrike plus. Yeah, you attack this. And this is okay too, but right now this doesn't lead anyway. You know, you play charge back to retain one. You are not waiting for your front. Your front is just not there. It's non-existent. And you need to, you kind of need this to do something. And so now you take bolt ending, suddenly Defect is real damage. Yeah, like real damage, load this. This redraw, I guess, is okay. That's too much damage, that's exactly splitting, so let's not do that. This is on 95, yeah? So if I play this, it's exactly a 75, and splitting a 75 is not exactly the best idea. This turn we split. At least we draw Barrage. Did not draw Hello World though, but it's fine. 42, but again, you can see like our passive block is not passive block, our passive damage is just very high. I try to split this guy because I don't want to take 18, already missed to 50-50. Not very good. Okay, good. Now this guy goes in and we're weakened, but I think we don't care, at least not yet. I mean, yeah, looks free to me, expected. Again, our damage output is actually just quite high, yeah? With the cables and the Defect and the 2 bolt ending plus, our damage output is actually quite high. It's just that we cannot really block. I don't actually want to kill them yet. Unfortunately, they're dead, so my algo was missed. Yeah, I should have thought more about that before splitting this guy on 7. Huh? Well, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do now. They're done for. Even if I enter, they're already dead because cables is too strong. It's fine. 2 algo block has never kill anybody. Upgraded. Right now it cannot be played. On the other hand, is the Electro to go in crazy with our lightning build and the Defect and the power and yeah, you know. Yeah, now I see Snecko. I cannot pick it because there's no Meteor Strike in my deck, and then everything's terrible and I'm sad. It actually is a freaking battery. Frozen Core doesn't sound like the best idea here, yeah? Even though it does work okay with the cables. It works the good way. It's just that I will play my Bolt Lightning and I will play my Electro. And I have no off slot. So that's not exactly super pleasant. On the other hand, we have Inserter, which right now we have no Frost, so it doesn't actually improve our block output at all. Until the Hello Wood give us Frost, or we see real Frost. On the other hand, it does improve our damage output a little bit because Barrage, Inserter, and then Inserter with the Defect. You have some kind of long-term insurance, and then short-term you can just burst Act 2 down and just this lightning damage. So you take the Inserter, yeah? And we just trust the Act 2 Seraph boost sequence with this lightning damage just enough. Now what? It's kind of weird with the Electro. I kind of want to fight Elite at the same time with Inserter. I kind of don't. But we'll see. We still have Seraph repairs, so a lot of things can happen. Oh, there's low roll go, but why do I have only 223? Did I buy anything in the late shop? Oh, I did. I bought a Defect. Yeah, of course. Okay, fine. Yeah, I bought a freaking Defect. It's a 80 gold. Okay, so no uncommon relic threshold here. Is there a late shop instead? There is. You farm 4 elites and you go to this shop and you're like giga happy. We'll see. Probably don't do that yet. I might not even take these two elites first, but again, we'll see. Take 2 fight first and reevaluate whether I need the shop or whether more whole way fight or one question mark fight. I don't know yet. Going to rightmost part doesn't look very appealing at all. By consume, yeah, so consume is definitely what I want in this deck at the moment. Yeah, definitely the consume, guys. Yeah, a salary pay sustain is not exactly, you know, it's not like... Maybe should have used this. It's not for 5 though. Could have used it on turn 1. Probably should have used it on turn 1. So yeah, the algo is not stuck again, but I cannot stay here. It needs to die right now. Please die. You persistent. It's too late for you now, my friend, but you're like totally persistent. The recursion is not exactly it, just skip. One chance 50. Next turn get hit in the face and there's nothing can do, very good. One, two, three, yeah, sure. Okay, lightning hits the wrong target, very nice. Before this turn, maybe? Does Electro Ball Ending kill this? Because if it does, I would like to. It certainly doesn't look like that it kills. Not playing Electro, I guess you can also do Defend Electro. Seedpot Defend Electro, take 12. Yeah, that seems fine. This potion is like way stronger in comparison. This one usually you can kill. Okay, we cannot kill, but the algo is here at least. I think it's dead next turn still, right? Like even if we get 17 block, we can just do ball landing barrage, like do a cast or something. Yeah. I did not calculate, but just assume that it's dead. Otherwise I'm sad because I get dropped. Yeah, it's dead. Instead of on 1, probably not even a good thing, but at the same time I cannot really save this guy. 1060. Well... we don't have energy though, is the thing. If I take the nuclear battery instead, then this is actually quite powerful. But right now we just don't have energy to play any of these things. Playing Electro alone is already so tough, you know. Like when on earth do I find the energy to play this this storm? Like freaking never. Actually just never. And it's coming right here, right? They cannot buy. But that's also another reason, a reason they kind of don't want to go here too much, because the salary pack can still do something in these nodes, yeah? I guess I will go this way, but then I can take 2 fights here. Because right now, what I currently see is that after the initial 2 fights and these card rewards, this part is not happening. The 4 elite part is just not happening, yeah? Even with the salary pack plus. So now I'm thinking about something like going fire here and do fire here, and then we do 2 elites and then do less shop. You can also do something like this, fire here and then this elite immediately and then this shop. And then second elite and then avoid this one and go to fire here instead. That's also possible. But the 4 elite fight is just not happening. We don't sustain enough even with the cell repair plus. And the damage output is also not that fast, but sometimes we can still break. If anything, fusion? Is there any fusion angle here? Automaton fusion insert. Not really, right? Insert already is kind of freaking annoying in the short fights, and the fusion is also not exactly the best thing to draw in the short fights either. Yeah, let's just skip in. Let's just skip. But I don't think I go here. I go this way. And yes, we don't actually have to fight any lead and before the shot. We don't want to. The cleric, I think I don't play for this game though. Like, isn't the point, the entire point going here is that I want to have gold to buy, you know, rare relic or unbroken uncommon like here or here. So why do I pay for this scam? No reason, right? Okay, they both attack on turn 1, but we draw, you know, a block. So maybe we're fine. Okay, we didn't play the dual cast. It makes the barrage weaker, it makes the electro weaker. And hit here and it's wasted damage. Probably not. Next turn is again for 14 and I'm sad. It looks like I'm sad. But this is what I'm talking about, right? We just don't sustain enough, yeah? Even with the Cell Repair Plus and the boost sequence. We are not taking that much damage every fight, but it's still negative every fight. It's still minus HP every fight. And then if attack, oh, not drawing any of these this turn is... I mean, there's nothing I can do. I'm not potioning here. Next turn I can get own. Yeah, getting own. Oh god. Yeah, exactly. About to taking every good card, and suddenly I cannot deal damage. Like Electro, Barrage, and Defect. And then there's no damage. 23 damage to my face here. Knockdown damage? Are you sure? Because this steel curse can happen. This is not killing, right? Just barely off here. The Electro into Barrage here is 48 damage. So it's like 5 damage off. Five damage is like so little though. So I can see doing Electro first and then the Steel Chaos. And then we see. Because the Steel Chaos, if it kills here, which is very likely, it saves 14 at least. And I don't mind that. Of course, it makes the Elite fight like a little bit worse, but Potion Chance currently also 60%. Not that the next hallway fight will be better though. The next hallway fight probably is just worse than this. Whatever that is. Sometimes we take 0, sometimes we actually see a fight we can kill and they don't attack on turn 1 and we take 0. Like maybe triple Cultist, you top the Electro or something. Which by the way has not happened, yeah? We have freaking bag of prep here, but somehow the Electro is just never drawn. Amazing. Okay, Electro, the Steel Curse, then see. Yeah. Any block would be nice here afterwards, because then, you know, you can at least block that thing. This is not being possible, yeah? This is not possible to play. Oh yeah, this equals set 14. Insert on 1. Does it matter? I don't actually think it matters. In fact, insert on 0 probably stronger anyway for this deck. Because you want to evoke lightning early. Wow, amazing. 5 HP. Yeah, I would tell you that I don't really like how this run is progressing. Yeah, I can already tell you that I don't like how this one's progressing. Oh, by the way, Frost Orb, yeah, will definitely come at some point. Not here yet. The auto shield right now is positive. Even if we see one Frost Orb, it's still positive. Yeah, we need to see a lot of Frost for it to be negative. That one is the block 11. We cannot really actually burst things down in one turn either. So you need to deploy your lightning and then maybe 1 or 2 turns later they die, the auto shields can fit in there somewhere. Coin chance now is 50. Question marks can still be outer and I'm really sad, but it can still be buy plus and I would be not that happy to be honest, because right now the buy plus doesn't do much. Eventually it will be very strong. I mean, they are already very positive, yeah, but they are not healing me to full in fights because I cannot actually block long term. They are, of course, absolutely positive, the buy plus. If I see outer here, then what? On the other hand, you can go here and try to find force, but I have to pay some HP again, yeah, and then have to pay HP again here and pay HP here. Probably go with question mark, and then maybe you can brute force elite with 50 HP or what with this deck. Is that true? We see Slaver in bottom lane Electro. Can I actually brute force Slaver with no damage potion? Seems a little bit weird. So I guess I can go here with intent to brute force this way, but now suddenly we have to fight 2 of them before the shop. I don't freaking know, but okay, I know this and I probably don't go here. I go here. Okay, chosen Cultist. Very nice. Did not draw anything on turn 1 and you know. No, seriously though, this bag of prep, yeah, is like we draw 7 on turn 1. I know we had boot sequence, but it still draw 6 on turn 1, you know, I can freaking draw any good card. I have 23 in my deck, it's not even like 40 or something. Can I actually draw anything good, please, on turn 1 at some point? Because if it doesn't happen, I'm going to die soon. Yeah? I might even die in this fight because my damage is late now. And this fight, you cannot stay here forever. I might even die in this fight because you're not even a bull lightning, not even a zap. I freaking float on energy here with bag of prep, bag of marbles on 3 base energy. Like what the hell? Boot sequence redraw actually is good though, so we probably, you know, try. Yeah, of course lightning hits here. And not that lightning hitting here is bad. Did not draw Electro on turn 2. Okay, bull lightning has to be played. Not playing Halo Wood means that we draw bricks, but not playing Defect also means we have no damage. Playing both means I take 6 damage this turn, but it's only 6 damage. Yeah? Maybe 6 damage I just take, right? And this has to be played, and I think this has to be better than 6, and something even had hologram for the algorithm later. Yeah, I am terrified of whatever the hell is coming. Yeah, like here at least we can kill this. In fact, you can block it even. Because this would be 16 damage and we just need 1 lightning hit here, otherwise you take 11. Doesn't sound like a very good plan. On the other hand, you can just play Electro Coast now. Cannot put the Frost in front this turn anyway, so here we take like what, 14? Oh yeah, the Halo World already blocked like for this turn. But I guess if we don't play the Halo World, you can just play the Electro Barrage or something. Yeah, but Electro Barrage here even. I think I should play Cold Snap though. If I Cold Snap first, then the Frost Orb, we played 1 more Orb here and the Frost is in front, which would be good if it attack again next turn. If it doesn't attack next turn, then I guess I can do a cast first and then play the Orb. We still get the lightning damage. It's not that bad. Yeah, so Cold Snap Electro, I think it's more flexible. It still kills as always, yeah, of course. Ow. And Stack of the Gods. Can also play Auto Shields because that's a real card and it's a fake card. Any hologram? No. And this thing is already dead, so algorithm is once again not being stacked. No potion, 160. No, seriously though. The frost cards are common, yeah. But I have a feeling that in like the past, I don't know, 5 runs or something, there was only 1 run where I saw a common frost card in Act 1. I mean, I did see a cool header in this run. In the shop, that was not even from the card reward. And it was also before I see Focus. But yeah, there's no Cold Snap ever, yeah? Cold Snap doesn't exist. Was Hello World actually positive? Probably not, because we drew Electro. At least if you think about the 2. Yeah, not really. It was -2. And minus another 2 from the algorithm. Yeah, only because we drew Electro on the turn 3. Yeah, these cards are horrible. Don't want any of them. If anything, maybe Rebound Plus. But I don't want Rebound Plus either. Turn chase now is back to 60 and there's still nothing that tells me that I can do anything. I do not want to rest though. I think this Electro upgrade is actually very important. And we are still on 40. Yeah, upgrade Electro, and then where do I go now, by the way? Going here is force double elite, yeah, before shop. Going here is only... I mean, you can go here with intention to... If this fight, if you go here and this fight goes badly, which by the way usually happens, then you can just dodge and you take one elite act 2 instead, and then you're very set. But if you go here, suddenly like risk of death in here increases drastically. Because I think we can brute force one elite, yeah, but not two at the moment. Unless the elite gives us something good, we get a good potion, or maybe it's a leader that never attacks. But with 40 HP, we can brute force one elite only. I don't think it is possible to actually do two. So if you go here and this drops a good potion, we can go here and rest instead. Like, upgrade Electro here first. Go here, and then if this fight goes well, we can rest here and then brute force this, and then suddenly now you get the late shop. Of course, you have to face on advanced whole way, but it's fine. If you see like shop here, then you can go here. Or the other choice is... I don't even know what the hell the other choice would be. It's like, fight this immediately and then it goes badly and you're screwed. Wow. Okay, not. But yeah, upgrade Electro still needs to happen first. Yeah. Like, way too important, I think, for this deck. And then go here. Yeah. Point chance now is back to 60%. Yeah, 60%. Okay, Electro on turn 1 for once. Huh, so maybe the upgrade actually matter, because apparently I cannot play it in any fight in Act 2. Because I'm playing Hello World here. We can already hollow the algorithm, no? So is there a reason to keep the boost sequence around? Because the redraw random cost is not even so good. And the redraw probably just never happens from this point. Passive damage is already 12. Hello World is in play. Defect can come down, double bonding is here, Barrage is here. So free, just draw, is it? We take like 14 on turn 1 and then maybe they all die, but sometimes they don't, depending on what I draw next turn. But also if I want to block with the Algo, I need to not play the Hello World, yeah? So yeah, I mean, they could be free, they could also be not. The leader, if the leader gives us good pattern with this draw, that is free. She can also hit me with 33 next turn. This guy can hit me for 18 this turn. I have no counterplay sometimes. Okay, good. Thank you. At least we have this and that. Yeah, sorry, pay defend, yeah. We have no answer for this turn though, because it 18 me again. Unless it's dead, but I'm pretty sure it's not dead. This is more damage than the thing. If I play this, we cannot play the Algo, but I have a... Usually I cannot play Algo, yeah, because passive damage will be 25, so it will be on 1 in the next 2 turns, but at the same time next turn, if I cannot block, then I can always kill. Yeah, if not, I can still double defend. It doesn't die this and it's on 1 HP, so I have 1 chance to draw back into my Algo. My inserter would be on 0, but I think inserter on 0 is actually even better than on 1 at the moment because of Electro Plus. Next hollow next turn, to do what? And unless you type, and unless you are delay and you say that this is hologram. Yes, this could be good if it's hologram. But yeah, double defend. Okay, 1 time, easy. Do this. Damn. Now here's a real hologram. You can take a second go with the eyes. Hologram auto shield is not exactly the combo of the gods, but boot sequence is the target. If you turn 1 it misses, and then you can pull back like Barrage sometimes. You can pull back algorithm sometimes. We have not gotten any output potion, yeah, and this card also doesn't help either. So right now what? We do have a lot of HP though, to be fair. I did say that with HP we can probably brute force some elites, but I don't know how true that still is. We currently have 30, if I rest I go to 51, and with this potion we can, it probably at least 3 turns. There's 63 HP plus the repairs of 73 HP to spend in 2 fights. You can take the go for the eyes minus as well. Like, to be fair, the second go for the eyes is not so terrible either. Because first of all, we are short on energy, yeah? So the hologram is already difficult to play. Secondly, against book stabbing, which the Electro doesn't you know, just skill, the Go of the Eyes Plus performs like massively, and the hologram is still not very good. Hologram is potentially better against leader, but only sometimes. Against slavers, maybe the Go for Plus is still stronger. It's just that my deck would be worse later on if I take this Go for instead. You know? By the way, still no frost. But yeah, I think I take Go for and we go left. Of course, question mark can be something terrible and then I cry, and actually maybe I don't cry and die. Hopefully not. But right now 299 going here is not enough for Rare Relic either. We can only buy uncommon. Which to be fair, uncommon is a mummified hand or something would be more than good enough maybe. Because you do have hit things and a ton of powers and no energy. Buy this to prepare for the next hit thing, yeah, probably not. Now yeah, go here, drink food, do his rest, and then just try to brute force this, and this can be a fight, like, what's the chance? We did see a fight here, right? Yeah, the fight was right here, so the fight here is only 10%. And of course you can see red mass, and red mass of course we have to fight, we bring a 200 plus gold here. And we do have electro plus, so maybe I can die. And twag, yeah, red mass twag. Potentially ambush, outer, so 3 events that could make us lose HP here. Otherwise we have around 63 to 66 HP for... If you say that you survive this fight, then you have 73 to 76 HP in two elite fights. And of course afterwards you don't even go to fire because you have to go here and spend your gold, so now there's another advanced hallway, but then you spend your gold and maybe say repair heals 10 here, so it's probably playable, I don't even know, maybe I die instantly anyway. But this position is definitely not good enough for me to just give flaws, yeah? If my deck already has some flaws and we can just insert the store the boss, then sure. Now we cannot insert the store anything in the moment, so I need to get stronger basically. So it's time to take some risk and maybe die next turn. And the chance, I will tell you that the chance to die here is not so small. Eh? The chance to die here is definitely not like negligible. But sometimes they also just don't actually take damage. We can also die immediately here though from basically full HP, because that is just how Defect is, you know, that's how this deck functions. It doesn't even take that much, you know, you face slavers, you draw your electro on turn 4. Yeah, you die. End of story. I need chance, so that will help. Stabbing, we have 2 of the eyes. Then draw electro on turn 1. That is still a lot of damage, even though electro in this fight is not exactly, you know, the godly draw or anything. It's still a lot of damage. Now what? Hello World is not in play. The cell repair is probably better. The cell repair is better than the algorithm if we do not die here, yeah, from this HP. Because this right here is only blocking for 4, but this is blocking 10. I need every HP I can get. Yeah, this algorithm is actually just never play neck to. That's crazy, but how it is, you know. When your deck doesn't have any other way to block, you just need to deal damage, and then your boss relic is also nothing. And yeah, boost sequence, repair, regen pod, I think is what's happening. You can also hold regen pod in case this fight drops a regen pod. Yeah, probably ultra cope, because against the slavers you can only get 5 out of this on turn 1 before you die instantly. Yeah? When this fight you can get like at least 12, I think. Hopefully not too much more than that, because that would mean, you know, something terrible has happened. If we get more, if we get like 15 HP from the regen pod, something horrible has happened here in this fight. To be fair though, that would also mean that we are not dead by the time when regen is ticking the last tick yet, so I don't know, maybe that's not too bad. Yeah, I play the repair. Okay, normal pattern book. Yeah, here's a Go with the Eyes Plus. This could have been a hologram and we could have hollow algorithm, it blocks a bit more, but I mean, I don't mind dealing damage. Not drawing the defect yet, but it is weakened for all the next attacks because of this. In fact, maybe I should just play the hit sinks anyway instead of the dual cast. It's not positive damage after this is coming down, and also makes a barrage weaker. And I have 2 more powers in there. But here is what I mean when I say that we just brute force the elites with our HP, right? You cannot do much else. Defect is bottom deck, and next turn is already hitting me for 25, even if it's weakened. Probably can kill it in 2 turns. Yeah, probably can kill it in 2 turns. How is it if I do Bow Lightning, Barrage, Defend, and not the Halo Word? Halo Word can draw into something like Defect right now, and maybe I don't want to do that. At the same time, of course, like, the chance of bottom deck this is the same, yeah? And this gives me a cut next turn. But let's just think about this line first. Barrage 24, and this is 34, 34 is 38, 38 plus 15 is 53, 53 is still at freaking 60, yeah, okay, that's way too much. So maybe I actually need to play the Halo Word to make sure I don't bottom deck the Go of the Eyes next turn, and then I never die, yeah? But then I will survive on a single digit HP, and then this fight kills me. But maybe this can give me block as well, like some hologram, some stacks, like some auto shield, they still weaken. Yeah, sure, I play this. Barrage more damage than Bow Lightning, so we always play this. If we don't play this, we never get out. So now I can think about whether I play Bow Lightning or Defend. Because if I play, basically if I play Defend, I say that we never have a chance to kill it next turn, and then we try to kill it the turn after regardless, because sword damage is still going in, it's like 15. So 76, 76, next turn we will play Defect, we'll draw into 5 out of 6. And the passive damage is 25. And suddenly we have 40 is at 51. 51, and then the turn afterwards, another 25, so 76, 76, 70. Yes, it will always die before the 7 top 6. So can it ever die when I play this Bow Lightning? Next turn, I mean, die immediately next turn. Bow Lightning in here, we deal another 18. 18 plus another 15 is 33. 33 is at 58. 58. 58, we play the Defrag is 25, yeah? So the 33 and we have 2 energy, 30 and we have 2 energy. Sounds like a freaking dream to me, no? Like, what can it even give me that kills from the Halo Word? Like, the Barrage is only 16, and then the last energy is not lethal. Bow Lightning is not good enough. Yeah, it's just this complete dream. So we play Defend here and we just accept the hit next turn. Okay, at least we got the block. And yeah, the second Go of the Eyes performed really well here. Okay, was already counted, which is why I was counting 15 and 25. Oh yeah, like this we just play Leap, Defect, Defend. Is it actually always dead next turn? Because this is only 25 damage, so we need to do 23 if I don't play the Zap. It needs to die next turn, yeah, if it doesn't die next turn, I die. And we get a lot of wounds here. How many wounds do I have? This is dealing 10 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I play this, I take another 3 more, so I have 8. Okay, maybe I should play the Zap. Yeah, maybe I should play the Zap. So we take 16 more. Go to 16, go to 18, 18 still 28. 28 is playable, and it doesn't even die next turn always, yeah? But it's the chance is higher if I play this. So we might still die here this turn. Hopefully not. Okay, it's dead. Yeah, because I played Zap. Thank God for that. But yeah, you can see why what I said about we probably don't die to the elite for full HP, but we have to pay a lot. Yeah? There's no way we can win the fight without taking damage. Wow, thank you. White Beast, no potion. Exactly what I need in this spot. Upgraded? I mean, of course we take that, yeah? That doesn't mean anything for this fight, though. 28 HP into this fight, we die here pretty often, and this relic does nothing. Of course I still take it, though. Of course I take that. Okay, the chance of surviving just increased, yeah? A little bit. On this floor, and if we survive this floor now, maybe we're in a decent spot because the I mean, this deck has something to do now. Maybe we can also just walk into Slave Versi and die on turn 2. Or Leader and then die on turn 2. On turn 1 we can never die. Because yeah, boost equals is here. Yeah, no apparition drawn this turn, no electro drawn this turn either, yeah? No apparition draw is actually fine, it's just a no electro is a bit scary because without electro we cannot kill these. I mean, bowline is always going here, so let's do that. Gopher is also always going here, it blocks the most, and also we need to kill this. Now the troublesome part, because I think the line should be Hitsing's algorithm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we play Hitsings here over like some 9 damage strike. Actually, what upgrade if we don't die this floor? Because the chance to die this floor is definitely still there, you know, it's not zero. In fact, like, it's pretty freaking significant. Again, I already talked about it. The only thing needs to happen is that we draw this very late and then we are maybe dead. With the operations, we have a little bit more time, yeah? Even if this bottom deck and you draw the operations early, maybe we can still win. But it's not very good. Yeah, our electro next one will be the ideal draw. We still take 3 though with that draw, but it would be the ideal draw. Oh, we can die this turn. Oh, that's fine. We are vulnerable, but we are intangible, and then yeah, just draw electro, easy. Like, how hard is it? Apparently pretty hard. Still play this or draw 1 card. We are not intangible next turn anymore, but we have 1 more operation in here and steal the electro. So it's like mostly fine for now. Need to set up a kill on this next turn in case we draw electro but no app though. So Wolf the Ice goes on mid though, and I'm pretty sure like, we take 1 extra here, yeah, but Bow Lightning and Barrage goes here. That's a lot of cheap damage, but yeah, looks like we're fine for now. If Seraph drawn to electro, then I guess we can take 11, but there's no way I don't play this. Okay, then we just operation defend, and next time we play electro, yeah, then we're fine. We are vulnerable again, though, so we're not that fine, but this guy hits hard and we don't have like, anything yet, but it's like fine. Unless you tell me it's time to play cool headed to block this chip because we don't need electro to kill them anymore. Yeah, nice electro by the way. With our operation, we are ultra dead here, yeah, I'm just saying. With this roller, without the operations, we are like insanely dead. It's not even close. Of course, with our operation, you can also draw this earlier, but even 3 cards earlier is still too late. Even 3 cards earlier without the 3 ups is still too late. But yeah, electro, auto shield takes 5 and then, you know, move on. Oh, then we just kill then. If we draw that, we just kill this immediately. It's dead, right? This is 35 damage, yeah, it's like that. Okay, all good. The overclock, we got a bit better now that I see the operations. Other choice, FTL. Holding operation just never really happens, so I don't need to upgrade operations at all, which means I can actually upgrade this overclock. I say that, but automaton hyper beam without operation, I will figure something out. Yeah, there's nothing else to do here. It's like the only other choice maybe FTL, but I don't want the FTL over the overclock at least. Yeah, Tori would be very nice and move because it was perma-weak. At the same time, honestly, that didn't matter because all HP loss was negated when I click operations. Yeah. We went to around half HP and click operations, yeah, we are basically full. Okay, big shop, yeah, very huge shop. Like we intentionally save our go from the Act 1 shop and no remove in Act 1 and no cleric. And also dodge the early shop in order to set up for this massive shop right here that you're about to see. I mean, at least I'm rich. There's of course artifact and my score in the same shop. And we have inserter, but we have 1 frost of order. Oh yeah, imagine paying 150 gold to the cleric, yeah? It cannot be me. Oh, by the way, fruit juice, using fruit juice before resting, completely stupid because I see apparition, so I should have just waited. So I rest before the book starting without the fruit juice and see apparition, and then I click the fruit juice, and then now we're chilling. Oh, yeah, we buy Panacea by Scott probably. Do buy the Equi on sale, and Equi on sale does make. Can I buy Gameless Brew also? Because I kind of want to do that if I can. How much gold is this? 70? 158? No. We're still poor. Of course, we do get a potion here guarantee, yeah? So the Gameless Brew will maybe be thrown away some. Not Gameless Brew, but the attack pot will be wasted sometimes if we buy the Gameless Brew. However, I kind of want the Gameless Brew in this deck. The Gameless Brew with freaking apparitions and the back of prep is quite good. Yeah, Equi makes apparition, one apparition upgrade strong too, and it also makes the Panacea by Scott land more often. Of course, if I do Equi Panacea by Scott, I cannot buy Gameless Brew. How big is the risk of dying immediately next floor if I don't buy Gameless Brew? Or to Automaton, because yeah, Gameless Brew against Automaton also pretty freaking good, especially if we're saving one apparition. Yeah, when I think it was rich, but I'm actually poor. Bias Brew, Panacea, yeah, the no Equi, right? But I kind of want the Equi, you know? Don't you think Equi is quite good? How important is Gameless Brew anyway? I mean, I'm pretty sure these are always bought, yeah? So I just do that first. Yeah, I buy Gameless Brew and now we see a pyramid, and first of all I get Giga Hand Clock, a pyramid because I don't make energy. Secondly, my Equi is worthless, and thirdly I don't have a Gameless Brew. Of course I would still pick the pyramid if I see it after the site. And even immediate short-term risk, the Gameless Brew is still mitigating more. Long-term is also probably stronger. It's just that if we have problem in hallway fights in general, in hallways or something, basically the common fights that we are still too weak against, then buying the Gameless Brew right now is not that good. No, I think I buy the Gameless Brew. I think I buy Gameless Brew. But if I buy Gameless Brew, then I don't need to upgrade apparition, yeah? Before the Automaton, I don't think. I hope I do see a second Frost Orb here so we can actually block Automaton, no? Without the apparition, because otherwise it would be very annoying. To work out this, just draw. Okay, I did not draw my Electro, but no apparition this turn is also okay, and we of course we slam by Scorp. Is there any reason to keep this? I don't know, but there's no reason to play it either. We can open attack pot now because we do get a new potion, and Bag of Marble is only this turn. I should have thought about that first because it could have been a doom and gloom to put the thing in front. Because attack pot and Automaton is like not amazing or anything. It can be a cold snap though. Oh wait, it can be a cold snap. And one cold snap actually is very big in Automaton. Even if we just see a cold snap from this. It's actually insanely big because now with the inserter and the defect and maybe by Scott also lining up, we can just block with a Frost Orb inserter thing. If I wait with the attack pod, because sometimes we don't need to use attack pod at all, depending on when the Electro is drawn. But if I use attack pod now, then of course we get Bag of Marble's value and also more information. And of course we have White Beast, but sometimes White Beast also give us a useless pod. I think I wait. At least we don't die here, right? If I wait. Triple hit here, sure. Surely I don't die if I wait, right? Now we can Tori both of these though, so it's not that bad. If the lightning hits middle, which usually it does, then we only take 2 damage. I don't think, again, I don't think there's a reason to really attack port yet, yeah. Which one do I want to weaken further? Is it the front or the back? Probably the back guy, right? But this would hit me for 11 and it's only 8, yeah? So we need to block for 14 to get Tori. Or block for 6 and get Tori in front. 6 is difficult. No, we have 5 focus still, so this is 7 and 7 is clean Tori. 11 full. 13 is also... 13 is a good number. No, 13 is a bad number. 11 plus 8 or 13 is bad no matter what. Yeah, I think weakening the back is slightly stronger. Also, what am I talking about? This guy's on 9 HP. 9 HP doesn't even die to this. I need double lightning hits here. Yeah, we actually take 8 damage in this turn. Yeah, I thought that 1 lightning is killing, but this guy has 9 HP and lightning is only 8 damage. So we need 2 hits. And okay, 2 hits is a lot less likely. It's still possible, but it's a lot less likely. So you can open attack mode now to kill this. Because 6 HP in the current situation is still quite a lot, yeah? Okay, fine. Well, you know, that's how we automaton win right there, but now I don't have it anymore. Oh, unlucky. Go like this and I just go for here then. We still Tori, yeah? No matter what, we cannot full block both hits even if I to weaken, so I just get my guarantee kill. And then yeah, go for whichever one, doesn't matter too much. I guess with the knowledge that Force was already here, I should go for this guy. Shit, he is a cold snap. And now there's no cold snap. I need to be slightly careful of killing them before my Seri pay my alcohol, and we have 2 turns. If I play the ball ending here, it's like 32 damage. And then next turn we lose 1 more, so it becomes 28. Kill doesn't kill, and we do have both the Quaded and the Overclock. And next time we do gain off slot, so the Quaded doesn't evoke the lightning either. Yeah, it's probably fine to play this because I might not want to play Electro if it's drawn next turn. Okay. Now it's dead, so I need to draw my repair now. I always draw into my repair and my algo, so that's good. And my inserter setup before automaton, yeah, it's perfect. What is not perfect is that I don't have my cold snap potion. And this potion is not very useful into automaton, especially with, you know, our op slot is too much and we cannot fill slots. Okay, we got a real cold snap, so that's great. It's not quite a glacier, yeah, but I mean, I don't buy, you know, I don't buy. I'm not complaining. Well, right now there are a few candidates. Heat sinks, overclock, and 1 apparition. But I'm pretty sure avoiding apparition in this spot is just complete nonsense, yeah? Especially now that we have a second frost orb. So overclock, right? Yeah, with this deck probably overclock. Before I see the boss relic, I don't even know whether hit sinks will ever play or not. Right? We don't have energy potentially. If I see pyramid, the hit sinks upgrade also doesn't really matter. To be fair, like, if I see pyramid, the overclock upgrade probably doesn't matter too much either, but it can still do something in early turns. Actually, an upgrade is basically is how. First of all, yeah, you ask 2 questions. Number 1 is that do fights go long enough for you to see your apparition again? That's number 1. And number 2, actually you can ask another question, but that question comes last. And number 2 is that can you consistently draw into your upgraded apparition or not, even when the fight goes long? It's like the fight goes 20 turns, and you need apparition on like turn 20, but can you actually guarantee that's in your hand? Or at least like come close to it. It's like you exhaust your deck down, your drawing power is strong and whatever. And then sure, apparition upgrade can be strong. But the last question though is something slightly more advanced, is that you ask yourself, is there any way you can win the fight if apparition is not green? If there's literally no way to win the fight except that you high roll an apparition against a hyper beam, for example, yeah, then I guess you upgrade your apparition and you hope. Because like 20% to draw apparition or something It's better than 0%, you know, to win. In this situation, I don't think any of those apply, because we can beat automaton even without apparition. We cannot guarantee the apparition is drawn on when we want it, and it also takes a very, very long to even reshuffle in the first place. Yeah, high level spy just coping harder, it's true. Instead of giving up, you look for like some, you know, some 10% high roll or something, and sometimes you do high roll. But yeah, here I think is overclocked. Am I trusting the thing too much? Because we only have 2 frost off per deck cycle, yeah? It's not even that many. And sometimes the bias card doesn't even land until the second cycle either. And even when it does land, we have 6 focus. Each frost off is 8. Which means we gain 16 block on the first deck cycle. The second cycle we have like 32 passive. That's pretty hard to block Hyper Beam with, but at the same time we do have Game This Brew and 32 HP and maybe Hello World. As counters, I think event cards like Ritual Deck or Apparition. I'm not actually sure other way, because it's been like very long since I tested this years ago and I don't actually remember. But I think they're both commons, right? I think they're above common, maybe below uncommon, but I'm not like 100% sure. But yeah, upgrade overclock and go for the best or what? Or you can upgrade this if you say your maximum output is never enough, but then maybe upgrade that instead. Maybe upgrade overclock. Upgrading overclock also kind of is an upgrade to this and also an upgrade to this sometimes. And yeah, and I draw overclock on turn 1, I don't want to play it. Wow. Not my favorite hand of all time, this draw. Yeah, I can tell you that is definitely not my favorite hand of all time. That is all my defense, by the way. All 4 defense and deck, yeah, all base cards. At least you did not draw an apparition here. At least. If you replace this with an apparition or replace this with an apparition, it would be, you know, like, actually a little bit upset. Okay, Hello World Barrage and do nothing. I think Boost Sequence is an okay redraw. It's not so terrible. Wow, amazing turn. My Electro and Bias Cog are being stolen. I think those are pretty good cards. I would like them to not be stolen. I cannot do anything about it. Electro Bias Cog being stolen is not so bad, yeah, because you can safe keep, but Electro being stolen is actually extremely bad, because how on earth do I kill the minions then? Because yes, I do need to kill both minions, yeah. I mean, I can hit things into Defect in here and hope that we draw into one of these and they don't get stolen, but then it also takes freaking forever to draw back into them anyway. So it's just terrible, right? Ah, visions below coast now. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, it's been... I think I tested it like, what, 4 years ago at this point. And it actually doesn't even come up in the run at all. Like, ever. So I just forgot. But yeah, Defect hit sinks apparition, take 2. Yeah. You can play the beam cell on somewhere here. So you can play beam cell on the automaton because you do have 2 go for the eye. So maybe you can land every strip artifact and it's 3 damage on these minions. Right now doesn't actually matter too much. Sure. Okay, this guy is at least lightning hitting this and it has low HP, yeah. Okay, my Halo Word is making a Frost Orb. I like a Frost Orb for my Halo Word. That's very good. If I don't play Apparition here, I'm taking 7. Because I am thinking that maybe I like to play Zap instead for some damage on this, yeah? But it's also just random, some hits here anyway. I should probably just play the Apparition and then the Cell Repair. Yeah, Apparition, Cell Repair, go for here. Yeah. Any HP matters because right now it's certainly looking like I would actually need to block Hyper Beam without the Spire Scope and without the Apparition. So any HP matters, we don't have that much. We don't actually have that much HP. He's saying draw a card with this as well. Which I don't even know, like, what can it draw? Like, can it be really bad that I just don't play Cell Repair and then play the Zap instead? Yeah, I could draw this. Then I guess I cry, yeah. If I draw this, I cry. If I draw this, I cry. If I draw this, I cry. Should I even exhaust this? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe just play Zap Apparition then. Because I don't want to draw, I don't want the Hissings to draw this, or this turn. So there's already 1 of 3. And then the Cell Repair in the redraw can draw 1 card later. And Gameless Brew to shuffle. Thank you. Thank you very much. But it's not better, it's the same. They are the same. They both full block. Yeah, I don't play the Cell Repair, yeah. So we yeah, Zap Apparition go for. And go for here because I still want Electro first. Is it even true anymore that I want Electro back? It's fake news, right? Because the artifact is already being played. So the moment Bioscope comes back, we block it a lot, and then I don't really need the Electro damage to kill this or this anymore if my thing is in play and I have Frost Orbs. So I should hit this. Ah, the lightning also knows the memo, yeah, to hit this. Yeah, sure. I mean, we never die this turn. We can weaken the automaton this turn too if we want to. Yeah, exactly. Kill the minion to get Electro, we can kill the minion faster. Exactly. How much damage am I taking this turn if I just play like Bolt Lightning Cold Snap? We block 16, so I take 1 here, and then I take 13, and I take 6, so I take 19 damage, we go to 11. My Apparition will always be not relying on the Hyper Beam, no? So Apparition this turn is much higher value and we have a decent chance to draw into it. Yeah, I just overclock, yeah. Okay, good. Okay, very good. So we do have basically full HP into the Hyper Beam. Frost one, I want Frost over Lightning still, yeah. And strip artifact here to get ready for the next Gopher because it's 3 damage on this. Usually doesn't matter. Probably true. Sutter is going in. Don't know how much is actually going in, but you know it's going somewhere. Charge Battery definitely wants to be played, and then we do not want to kill this turn. However, if all the lightning hits here, then the Bioscope will just be discarded. Yeah, I cannot do anything about that. And there's not enough damage in it to kill and play the Bioscope. So I just hope the lightning doesn't all hit here. Because then the Bioscope will be discarded and it's not going to be drawn until I don't even know when. It's like very long from now. All lightning damage should still go here though. And then Charge Battery is played for sure, and then we put damage elsewhere, like maybe on this. Is Electro even good to get back from here? I don't think I care about Electro anymore, you know. Yeah, Sunlight Hello World can hit Hologram, but I think I just hit Automaton now. Oh, nothing hitting here is also not good though. Okay, at least we can kill this with 1 energy only, yeah. That's fine. Barrage and then Bioscope and then Coedit, and each Frost is blocking for 8 and we have 40, so yes, I do not die this turn. There's not enough energy to do some rebound Coedit thing, right? Yeah, I know. Oh, even draw this. That means that we take 9 damage only then. Yeah, good. Yeah, 9 damage only. This is 40, 55, the 1 damage and 9 damage here. 8 damage here. In fact, maybe it dies this turn sometimes with 2 lightnings at 1 of 4. Okay, sure. If it dies, then we block 8. Yeah? I don't mind blocking 8. Oh, easy. It's free, guys. Look at this. Oh, this fight is like so free. Like, who was scared? Yeah, who was afraid? We do need to make sure this thing actually dies in time, though, because we don't really scale further than this. Yeah? I mean, you can get more op slots, but this is all the focus you get. You don't have consume, you don't have create AI or anything. So this thing does need to... How is opening capacity port now? Because I am thinking about capacity port and then hollow the... I don't care about playing cell repair here too much. Yeah? If I miss a cell repair, so whatever, it's a 2 HP. Yeah, it's 2 HP into an Act 3 with Apparition cell repair, probably doesn't matter. Because I am thinking about using capacity port to accelerate the inserter a little bit and then hollow electro right now to just get damage in. And we can still redraw into this. I think that's good. This potion is worth like almost nothing at the moment. I mean, it can eventually be worth something if we never see like, extra output, but we also have enough frost to fill. Then it can be something to accelerate the inserter in Act 4 potentially, but right now, yeah, it's not likely that this will be super relevant. It is, however, good here. That is just a lot of passive damage. And this guy doesn't scale fast either. He has only 40 damage this turn, which we easily block. Sequence now, I guess, can go. Next time is only 48 and we only passive block 40, so again we can never die. If we do this, we passive block 48 as well. Cash battery... Energy next turn usually converts into more than strike, is that true? Probably yes. Holy... It does need to die before the next hyper beam. No? It's only 48 and it hits me for 70, so I guess it actually does not need to die. I don't die ever. And sometimes, of course, if I draw a weaken, we only full block. I want to draw my cell repair though, so I don't think I want to rebound streamline here. Maybe we would play that, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably okay. Okay. It's always dead next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is at 9 HP. 9 HP now is on 3. So my inserter is on 1. There ain't even one inserter on 1. Okay, just set up inserter on 1 without thinking. Yeah, but do I actually want inserter on 1? Maybe I actually didn't want my inserter on 1, guys. Oh, too late now. Attack boss back. The worst frost card in the game is back. Okay, that's not true. That's actually Chaos Minus. But the second worst frost card in the game is here. Seems weird, even with the barrage and such. Yeah, it seems really strange to pick up Red Bow, like 2 energy, pay for 1 frost, and we don't even use the other orbs. Reboot apa? Yeah, reboot to draw away from the Bias Cock, right? And then the reboot is never getting green either. Why wouldn't I want to send on 1? So my Electro actually evokes the lightning and maybe kill some shapes or something, you know. Instead of getting hit in my face for 11 and 11 again and 11 again. Okay, not 11 again, yeah, turn 3 they explode. Oh yeah, this unfortunately is a skip. There are a lot of things I could pick here. Echo 4, Sick, Bias Cock. Maybe there are not that many things if those are the only things. Like creative AI I would think about. This algo is like so sad by the way. It was picked in Act 1, mid Act 1 even, and it's only 17 block and a Act 2. Just because the draw order and the way this deck function, like it just wasn't played. It just wasn't played. I mean, it's still decent. There's a 17 for one, and of course, when we get to end game, it's like at least 30 probably. It's still very, very, very good. That is pretty sad at the same time. Yeah, I probably don't want any of these. Yeah, let's skip. No upgrades ever. I mean, we don't have the scaling kind of. These things not upgraded, a little bit sad. At the same time, I don't have that much energy. You can take Dome with Apparition, but at the same time, Dome Tori, not exactly the combo of the gods, yeah. And the Cage with no energy boost at all. Yeah, no tanks. Okay, Hammer. Time Eater, hopefully it's fine because we don't actually scale infinitely. There is normality chance here. I don't need to go to the shop. I don't need to go to any fire in this act, which is good because the rest is like pretty garbo with operations anyway. So the path could be something like this. I go here and maybe we see like 1000 gold, and we can two monalities in one fire, and then we go here, remove one normality by the entire shop, and then play with one normality for these fights, and maybe it's okay, and then go here buy another entire shop, and hopefully we are fine. One fire for the whole act to recall, and then the rest we sustain with fusion. We sustain with the cell repair. Other choice, let's go here because of course the goal is double, and your algorithm is +1, and you also get to see like maybe frost cards, and you get to see a potion every single fight. We don't have this potion wants to be kept like for as long as possible, yeah? So we only actually have only one potion slot here, even in these floors. Is our Reboot Plus? No, Reboot Plus I take. Reboot Plus is just good. Reboot Plus is just a good card. Reboot Minus? Not nearly as good. I mean, of course, there are freaking 2 draws here. 2 draws a huge difference, and just look at this relic here. What is this here? 2 draws. Can we fight our workers? Probably yes. White Beast Potion, Electro. If we take a bit of chip, we can sustain with the Cell Repair Steel. I think we roll question mark, yeah, and then I see Madness and we get even smaller. Wow. It's fine, we have this, but before opening potion, I should quit it first. Okay, how much am I even taking? Because it's not that much, yeah? Even without potion, it's not that much, because I'm pretty sure I can kill this. But yeah, 3 attacks, this thing's already dead. Yeah, of course, then this guy go in. So I guess if we can, we should kill an Exploder instead. So let's say I kill an Exploder. This is 13, but we can weaken. So it goes to 9, this is 8, and 17. Yeah, we take 1 damage. 1 damage is fine. We just take 1, right? This is 15, this is 13. So yes, we do need to spend 3 attacks on an Exploder, unfortunately. So I guess I just do that. Yeah, it's 1 damage. Come on. Over the Ice Burst goes here, but this guy always attack next turn. Also, he needs to die. Ow. I hope he dies though. Can play this to make it happy. Okay, at least I draw my Cell Repair, yeah? We have 1 chance to draw into the algorithm and insert the zone 1 again, but I don't mind. HP, if I draw into algo would be nice. Yeah, no, of course not. So again, this algo just keeps being set forever. Bullseye plus. And the vast majority of our damage right now is lightning. It's like automaton had automaton with the minions in total they had like 430 HP or something, yeah. And probably 300 of those is from lightning that we dealt. And here's a bullseye that, you know, amplify your damage at 1.5, and we had 2 go with the ice and the Tori as well, so we can even strip artifact. This cannot be so bad, even though this deck is pretty scared of breaking turns because it's operation and also setup heavy. But like this thing is just way too much damage, yeah, to not take. That is definitely not 1000 gold. I guess we were poor and sad then. Okay, hopefully we're fine this fight. If I go snap first and then zap, then the electro evokes the frost. If I zap first and goes down, the electro is cabling the frost and then evoke 2 lightning, which is much better. Otherwise, there's no real interaction, you know, like which orb I play first. So I guess we should do zap first and then coast now. Do I dream of killing this guy next turn? Because if I don't go for here, we also take 1 damage again. And no electro in play. Yeah, probably should just coast now, go for this guy. Maybe we can kill him next turn. Yeah, of course not. That's really bad, by the way, in case you're wondering. I mean, I'm not dead, so I do not gamble. I do not use my gambler's brew here. Hopefully, the attack pod gives me something to kill this, though. We have a 21 damage here, so it's not super unlikely. Compound Driver also draws 2. So I can Compound Driver, draw 2 and cope, or I can just take my freaking barrage that deals 15 and... No, not 15, it's 12. Is that enough then? 12 plus the 18. Yeah, 12 plus 18, 30, 36. So I need 1 lightning to hit. Yeah, okay, it's not enough. So I need to compound, yeah? And if we break, well, sucks to be me then. But I hope I don't break. Looks like I can kill this at least. Still hurts though, we're taking 12 damage here. At least this thing's dead. Defend hit things. I don't think there's a reason to play bullseye. Ow! That's when the cell repair comes in. Which we draw here, and this fight hopefully I can freaking play my algo. Yeah, algo's here, so we play it. I mean, miss electro, is that okay? It's probably okay, yeah. Huh. Yeah, very funny. It's fine, no? But yes, very funny, thank you. Exactly what I wanted. And it's fine, it doesn't really matter too much. Like with the 6 focus in play already and 2 passive frost orb and a lot of lightning damage, we just kill all of them anyway. If we cannot block. And of course we can block. You have 2 apparitions. Kill them next turn. This is 5, so it's like 3 goes here and then 2 goes here, so it's on 2 HP. And next turn they die, yeah, sounds good. Oh, this guy dies and this guy's on 1. Like, either way, we kill all of them next turn. Yeah, hologram is here. The last time we had a hologram, it was not very impressive. But this hologram will be better, right? In fact, we have like 1 time Gambler's Brew away an apparition and then a hologram it later, yeah. Like on turn 1 of the hard fight, for example, you draw an apparition. Would I ever freaking Gambler's Brew away on turn 1? There's no way, right? Because I don't want to die on turn 2. Okay, I guess that's not exactly the best example then. On the other hand, there's a white noise. If it draws creative AI or echo form, very good. If it draws heatsink, that's acceptable. If it draws loop or capacitor is bad, but loop is okay. Defect is okay. Bias Cork is okay. Hollow is just better probably though, because the heatsink of course is not bottle. Yeah? Yeah, we just draw this on turn 1 every fight. Eh? Last time we draw 7 on turn 1 also, yeah, and every single time holograms is top deck. And this time, guess what? We draw 7 again on turn 1. That's fine. This one gonna do better, guys, than the last one. There's no way this hologram can be worse than the last one, right? It's not a chance. Okay, 270 only, so I guess we don't shop. And we go to this shop. Any reason to go left? No. Ooh, any rare card? The rare card is pretty strong. Wow, should I pick Reboot? Reboot. Oh, Rainbow. Oh, I have a feeling that we cannot toss away this Electro or the Bias Core, yeah? So I guess we just toss the base card. Yeah, I guess we just toss the base card and then yeah, Strike is terrible. Defend and this can maybe get some Torii Threshold or something, or block Beat of Death in the heart when we are struggling with the stuff. I got Strike on turn 1 with the Bag of Marbles can kill a Retromancer Dagger if we draw complete Brick Can, you know, like Automaton fight, you draw 4 defense turn 1 and then you are set. That yeah, usually defense is still a better draw than Strike. So just remove Strike. Let's remove Strike. Okay, not dead on turn 1. Could be worse. Hopefully not dead on turn 2 though. Do I play this? Because we do have a hologram now in the deck, like even without the hologram, we do actually have a hologram. This blocks 2. There's no way I take this 2, eh? Oh god. Okay. Oh good. Oh good. No need to be scared. And yeah, blocking 3 is exactly perfect. Hollow Bolt Landing is clear. I mean, you see why I also just bought the Gambler's Brew, yeah? So that we don't need to deal with like these kind of things in deck for that often. It still can just happen. It can happen in both fights and then they die immediately. But otherwise, going into some turns blind when the only draw to survive is the apparition is not exactly very pleasant. If you don't have this potion. With this potion, we can at least bail ourselves out one time. But would be the best potion to get next to a Gambler's Brew? Yeah, Fruit Juice. Into another fruit juice, into another fruit juice, into another fruit juice, into another fruit juice. And then after all the fights are gone, then I think I would like a fairy next to, you know, all the fruit juices that we have used. Then we have a 70 HP fairy or something with the Torii, Apparition, Gambler's Brew, and that probably will work. But honestly, I don't even know. Like maybe draw pod. I can see draw pod next to Gambler's Brew just to be used together, or you can just see a second Gambler's Brew. Like, a lot of things are possible here. By the way, this one is not even full blocking. Yeah? Actually, I am. I just don't place a repair. I want to place a repair. Let's place a repair. Need to kill this, and need to play this. Otherwise, it'll take like 17 to my face. So no hit sinks, but probably fine. I mean, I hope I'm fine. Also, you can see the situation in the deck is that this is turn 4 or turn 5 or something, and we still don't have any frost off. Yeah? The deck still only has 2 frost cards, and they both make 1 only, so it's very slow to fill slots with frost. And yeah, that's not very good. This deck is freaking clean. I mean, I don't know what your definition of clean is, but I would disagree. Yeah, I would very much disagree. Is that the not super easy to set up here? Yeah, with the next turn the attacks, but we also have the bias cock though, so maybe it's fine. Oh, if old hits here, then it's not so fine. Now I think if I play bias cock, then they're just old dead. Is that true? Block 16, so I do need to go for here and then we full block, and then what? We have 4 lightning orb, so 21 it doesn't kill. Okay. Go for minus here always works, yeah? If I go for minus here, we take 0 always? No, sometimes I take 1 here, but even if I take 1, it's still 0. Because this guy's on 19, and we have 4 lightning procs. So we need 3 lightning to kill this, and we need 2 lightning to kill this, so they don't die ever. But one of them is always dead. So I do not lose HP and my insert doesn't run again. Go for minus, you're going in. Yeah, full block, 1 HP. Now inserter is perfect. The algorithm will replay, and even if it's not played yet, we cannot do anything anyway. How is that? That's pretty good, right? This is probably not good. Already have 2 of them. And the deck doesn't draw a lot either. Yeah, that's pretty good, right? Because it does fix 1 draw order when we draw the bias cock before the Panacea. And yeah, of course, with even with the white beast, we don't have to just use a potion. This is not quite like alchemize. You can wait until after the potion draw to see what it is. Go here. Nemesis. Now Tori is going in. I hope I don't need to game the blue next turn to not die though, otherwise it would be quite sad. What would be sadder is that I game the blue next turn and still die. I sure hope it doesn't happen. Hollowing boost sequence is only... This is blocking 3, yeah? And hollowing boost sequence is only if we... Because I can already hollow go for the eyes and it blocks like... more. No matter what the next attack is hologram go for the eyes, it will just block more, so the bad case would be... I draw the go for the eyes and also no, not enough block. So I would like to hollow the boost sequence, otherwise you just play it here. I play it. Okay, it doesn't attack. Hit sinks electrode and no overclock. Because I don't want to draw apparition this turn and already spend my energy. Yeah. Now maybe we're fine. It's weakened next turn at least, so I can never die next turn, and we still have 3 apparition powers are in play. But like again, you can see like only drawing 5 cards per turn is not exactly very pleasant, you know, when you play with apparitions. When you cannot do much except just drawing 5 cards per turn, that's like not very pleasant. Yeah, bullseye here. Next turn it can do something, but I'm still intangible. Play Hello World, sure. And 2 turns from now is always dead. Unfortunately, inserter cannot be set up to 1 again, yeah? Unless we kill it this turn somehow, but that's not actually ever possible. Now that's damage against heart. Not that we need damage too much though, but maybe it does allow me to kill before the 4th cycle. As instead of having to block 4th cycle, maybe it can kill it like... I just need to block 3 cycles basically. It can make a difference. Freaking upgraded. Like still doesn't draw a lot, but how bad is it? I should be pretty careful about this thing, but I think it still performs. The third one would never get in my deck if it doesn't, if we don't have like something very drastic happening soon. Even if it's green, yeah? Even if the next hologram comes up with it, we'll never get him in deck. But this one I think is still fine. This one I think is still fine. Yeah, and then I can already see the bricks. Export absolutely not, yeah, we just... If I don't have to use any potion, I think I'm okay with just keeping both of these for X4. Fire is worthless, so we go here because more elites. Yeah, a little bit late. Upgrade all cards with the fusion hammer. Well, that's amazing, except our deck is not exactly very good, yeah, at playing Mark of the Broom here. We drawing like 5 cards per turn. We don't have energy burst here either. It's like no turbo aggregate. So it doesn't mean that suddenly, because you just upgrade your hit sinks and your aggregate or whatever, you are extremely fast and you just kill everything on turn 1. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. This deck doesn't function like that way. And we just take cheap damage here and there with sometimes Tori, sometimes the Apparition. Yeah, cannot really do that, yeah. It's strong, though. Of course, as always, upgrade your entire deck is just like super strong. But I don't think this deck is... Yeah, I don't think this deck works super well with the Mark of the Bloom here. Because realistically, like, what is the relevant output the Mark of Bloom even gives me here? Any turn when I draw Apparition is already the same, yeah? Of course, I can keep these Apparitions for the hologram later. But usually they are just play on-site anyway. Especially in hallway fights, which, you know, where Mark of the Bloom is scary, because if you just teleport the boss fight, the Mark of the Bloom just broken. You don't randomly lose cheap in hallways. But like here, it doesn't actually make the deck faster, right? The Mark of the Bloom. So you even have this innate now. Of course, your block output improves because this is +3 and everything is +3. But yeah, I don't think so. The Guardian. Oh, I hope the Guardian is okay. If I Hollow Bolt Lightning splits now, do I actually want to split now? I don't, to be honest. If I double strike, I also split now though. If I single strike, I can get hit next turn, and that's way worse. And we still have Cell Repair Plus, so even if I take 10 immediately, it's still okay. Okay, sure. Let's do this. It's already split. This is 12 damage. So I play the strike. Okay, like this, we probably are fine. Apparition Cold Snap, take 1. Sure. And also defend Cold Snap, but that also takes 1, so it doesn't. That's the same thing. Yeah, another Bioscock can be drawn, and we take 1 again. But no, I mean, you see, right? Of course, with the Mark of the Bloom, your defense are blocking a little bit more, but you see, we just... This is a freaking Guardian in Act 3. And we're taking cheap damage. So maybe Mark of the Bloom is not exactly the best idea, though, that I have ever seen. Just a feeling. Yeah, I can kill this turn and play Algo, that's perfect. It kills, right? 50, yeah, definitely kills. It's 68 damage, right? Yeah, 68. Damn. How important is this, by the way? Just checking. Probably not important, right? We can even buy artifact relic in the shop, yeah? And yes, we are rich. We can buy anything in the shop, yeah, okay. Fine. Second overclock plus, or you can take a second heat sinks. We still don't have energy burst, by the way, so second heat sinks doesn't do much. We have like Giga Sustain, by the way. We heal a billion, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 powers is +12. We can heal 22 per fight here. Yeah, exactly. Imagine holding artifact 1 and missing the next 5 foot jewels, and then you see an artifact again at the end. Like, how upset are you? Yeah, you're poor, small and sad, but not that small. Second overclock plus has to be good, right? But yeah, the burns are annoying at some point, but we also put like extra cards in the deck with Hello Wood anyway, and I think one burn in the deck is not like the biggest concern that we have, yeah? If we are facing lethal damage and there's no operation in hand. That's probably not the best thing to do, you know? And you're so scared of the burn that you don't take the overclock plus, and then you draw nothing, and enemy hitting you for like 70, and then you die. Okay, good talk. Fire is worthless, so we go here. Okay, electro top deck, very good. This is 25 AoE, yeah, so they're all dead. No reason to play boost sequence, can hollow it later. 25 AoE also kills the next wave of daggers always immediately, so we can only take a hit from her, if anything. I do not want to actually take a hit from her though, so I would like her to like calm down a little bit. She's not calming down. We got 24, so I take 10. I mean, 10 is still fine. The repair is still here, but face is still here. Yeah, 10 is still fine. But yeah, you see Mount of the Bloom. With Mount of the Bloom, you actually... You block for +7 there, so you would take Tori, so you lose 1. But that's the point, you don't full block. And then it can get really weird, yeah, because the arc is still long, you know? It's not like you get Mount of the Bloom like here with full HP. It would be probably still good. On this position, what is it? Hello World Hollow... Do I need to hollow Bolt Lightning? There was 15... I want to hollow Cold Snap, so maybe we should just hollow Cold Snap. We can play the Bolt Lightning anyway. This is 20 AoE damage. So hit here, yeah. She's dead right now, but I haven't played this, I haven't played this. So do I take one or not? If I play like Bolt Lightning here and then kill this with like Barrage Strike, whatever, doesn't matter, and then I go for her. We block 16 and she hit me to 24. So I take 8. Taking 8, we go to 22, but 22 here heals is +12, +14. It's still basically full HP, and then my algo is +2. Oh, so by the way, if we see like, a mirror in the shop, yeah? Like, what would I mirror? Because normally the mirror is on operation, but this operation is minus, and my algo is getting a little bit bigger now. We have 2 holograms. Or you can mirror Defect like, you know, complete monkey. That's not even so bad. Taking 8 here, how dumb is it to take 8 here? We deal 20 damage to her also, it's like 26 even from the taunts. 30. Okay, she doesn't die unless I choose to kill her. It's probably fine to take 8, right? Yes, it's probably fine to take 8, yeah. She's dead this turn if I choose to, like we can just Beam Cell Barrage Bolt Lightning on her and she's dead. Now yeah, this is only 20 AoE damage, which means we need to put a little bit extra damage on the minions. And I don't actually want to hit her. So we just don't play the barrage. Ow. Yeah. Bioscope now, sure. I want to kill her next turn anyway. And we always draw into the Surrey pair, yeah. And yeah, this always kills the next turn, plays out. Sometimes we... yeah, okay, drawing both the hologram and the Serapane is good, because now I can even mirror hollow the hit sinks. And get 2 more, so we are we are actually full HP. Yeah, so it's just +2 on algo for free. I like +2 on algo for free. Big. No, but actually though, we have like 50 HP now. And max HP actually matters, yeah, because I need max HP to use the Tori also in the hard fight. So So like any max HP here can matter. Like ideally I just want to Tori the multi-hits. Oh, the Frost Orb. Yeah, I mean, I think I don't mind the Frost Orb. Unless you want the Dark Orb for some unknown reason. Yeah, I don't even know why on earth we would want this. Which chest is better? It doesn't really matter, right? Because we go here regardless of what the chest is that true? Yeah, even Prayer Wheel, whatever, Shovel, Peace Pipe, yeah, doesn't matter, we always go to Elite. If chest better, okay, I trust you. I mean, it's the same relic, yeah, but it can change card reward depending on you. Which chest you stick, I think. I don't even know whether that's true or not. Does this actually change your card rewards here? I have no clue. Yeah, of course the relic is the same, yeah, no matter which chest you click. Wow, the reboot. That we would have tossed to the Bonfire Spirits. Is this fight okay, by the way? I'm just checking. If we don't land Panacea by a score. And 2 operations are drawn here. Is this fight okay? Just checking. Boost sequence, ball landing bullseye or what? To push damage a little bit because you cannot stay here forever. Is that true? Is that fake news? We had 3 Frost Orb in the first deck cycle. Every cycle afterwards only 2. You can hologram Frost Orbs though. And just if you play the bolt landing here, first of all you take 1 damage, and secondly it's harder to fill this with all frost. If you can fill with all frost, maximum you had is +6 focus, so it's 8 per frost, and yes, you can full block here forever. So now basically the decision is just thinking like whether you're trying to outblock this or you are trying to actually push damage and kill, because it's impossible to block. I do see a way we can block already, you know? Maybe I just try to block. Gamble. Wow. It just surprises me every time, you know. I mean, this is like, I don't even know how many times this has happened already, yeah. But I'm always in a state of shock, you know. It's just a small state of shock like every single time something like that comes up in the chat. But yeah, it keeps happening. How many years of streaming do I need to stop being surprised? Honestly, I was not surprised when I streamed during my first year. But the longer I stream, the more surprised I get. If that makes sense. Yeah, I think we're just blocking, right? So... I mean, I could still playing the bullseye though. But I'm not going to hollow bullseye. Yeah, I think I just play double ups. And bullseye sequence redraw is not even so bad. Probably don't die here because of that though. I repair now. If we draw into Panacea, I'm a little bit sad. But we still have double hologram. Yeah, and then I just make it faster. We'll do a casted first, get the frost in front immediately because otherwise inserter goes in next turn and it's a little bit annoying. This already buy ourselves a lot of time, yeah. Oh, Panacea this turn, not exactly great because we do buffers again. But we do 2 holograms. The bad case would be I draw the bias cock before, but then you can still have 2 hollows on bias cock and the thing. I just don't get my frost. And my Hello World is not in play yet. That's a bit annoying. But at this point we're fully committed, yeah, so I don't even want to play a single lightning orb here. Yeah, I don't play Panacea there. Okay, we'll close every play. We're fine. Yeah, hollow Panacea bias. Passive block is already 32, yeah? Not that 32 is like the... It's like invincible or anything, but it is weakened 2 turns. We have the Hello Wood and we have another Frost Orb here, so passive block becomes 40. And play this immediately. Or I can leave in the draw because we are not completely safe yet and it is a good draw every single turn. Kind of. Because right now we already full block. This is 37, so 1 defense is enough. Yeah. Yeah, Hollow Frost, yeah. Cold Snap is probably better than Cool-Headed. Actually, no, the Halo would draw into the operation anyway. Cold Snap probably is still better than Cool-Headed though, because then we don't shuffle out the Cool-Headed. In fact, you can even overclock after playing the thing with 2 burns and deck is still fine after we are fully set up. You just want to get like the Frost off faster to not take damage when it's doing something like 60 damage. Yeah, I can see it. Gopher in the redraw is very good. So like here, yeah, Halo Word is played, and then we Cold Snap and then overclock to shuffle immediately. I don't care about the burn, I just want to draw back into my Frost faster. Yeah, head it stops at 70. But here, you can see, this is the type of the scary turn, yeah? And yeah, here's the algorithm, and then we have 2 Go of the Ice coming with 2 Frost Up and a Hologram. So I don't think we need to play this overclock. Yeah, passive block right now is like 40, it becomes 48. If we pull, yeah, it's 50. Okay, well, we are fine, we're fine. Basically, we are fine. Okay, all good. Yeah, even making another Frost Off. And now we, of course, we are completely fine. Consequence doesn't need to be here anymore. It's weakened forever, and we already have passive block 64. Yeah, 72. Technically can still take damage, you have 2 burns, but again another off slot and we never take damage. And of course it's still weakened like forever, yeah. Now we can take our time to deal damage. We do have a barrage, and of course Halo Word can also make more barrage, and we have claws. This guy can never touch us anymore. Which is great. Yeah, here's a barrage. Okay, fine, play wrong order, doesn't matter. Scenario I don't care, right? Like technically you can sit here until your Thunder is on 2, but you know why. If I lose the run because I do not set my Thunder to 2 in this fight, yeah, so be it, I don't really care. And kill this turn would be nice, and yes, we can kill this turn, so 1-0, I don't really care. It's already dead, yeah. Already play everything, I mean I already play Lightning Orb, so if I haven't played anything, it's already too late, but I have played everything. How is this? Because I do see that our speed and shield damage is actually just that, yeah. Like you can front load block with operation, you front load block with algorithm. It's most likely the Panacea Bias Cock thing is very hard to land in that fight. So most likely what will happen is that we play a Bias Cock without the artifact probably, and then, you know, Electro kills them before we die because we have 3 turns of operation, 1 turn algo. Of course it heals +2. It does make, I don't know whether it actually makes the weapon run worse or not. Yeah, we just draw 1 Electro faster in the speed and shield fight, and that is our main damage. Other choice is what? Stack with double hologram a little bit and 2 overclock. But probably not. And sweeping beam plus is not really, yeah, not over Electro. Oh, minus 10 marks. Yeah, I could have tossed the other Electro for +10 and I'll take this one. True. This is 5 dexterity and 1 5, but I don't really think we're going to use it on the 5 dexterity permanent, to be honest. Oh, double shot is actually... Ooh. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I take a break and then we talk about this shot. But yeah, be right back. Oh, this shot is like so fun, man. Oh yeah, be right back. Okay. First thing first, I'm pretty sure the spoon is always bought. It's like, no, it's not only a patient, yeah. We have our patient and algorithm and 2 holograms even. Yeah, even the Panacea can do something sometimes, but probably not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the spoon is just always bought. Yeah, the chill returning is not even so bad in for this deck. So you just do that first. And the thing that comes after this is not so clear though. The thing that comes after this is not so clear, because right here there are still very strong things to do. Yeah, you can either buy emotion chip and that is all your gold. You can otherwise you can buy secret technique, which by the way very powerful with both aberration and the spoon. Like ridiculously strong card. You can even line up like Bias Cock and Panacea with it, yeah. And we don't make a lot of gold from here. Like let's say I don't go question mark, probably I don't, because there's only Overcurse here to high roll go. Otherwise, like, Madness is empty. Madness actually lose like 3 or 4 max HP now, which is cringe. The Sensory Stone is okay, but not that good. It's probably good. Yeah, of course, Apotheosis, sometimes you can see like Fusion Hammer Apple, and you're happy. Like Secret Technique for free, Dark Shackles, you're good, and then yeah, okay, fine. Sensory Stone is still good. Yeah, Madness empty. Falling usually is asking. Yeah, Falling is always asking for a bad tower. I guess they can ask for Cell Repair now. It doesn't matter too much, but maybe it's still bad. And the only good event is like, yeah, Obwaka is very good, and the Sensory Stone is usually good. It's like 2-2 kind of in a sense. But Sensory Stone sometimes break, but Falling sometimes is good also. 50-50. On the other hand, you go here, you just get your big algo, especially with the spoon, your algo procs. On average twice per fight if you can play it. And then get double gold as well, new potion, because this potion is replaceable. So we make 45 gold here, which means right now I have 219, yeah? 219. If I buy the secret technique, we have yeah, so if I buy emotion chip, we have like 90, 100 plus go into Act 4, so you can still buy one potion if you don't see a good potion in White Beast. Which, by the way, what if we just buy this potion? Yeah, they don't even talk about that, but what if you just buy this potion? Yeah, I guess this is also another candidate, yeah, compared to the emotion chip. Now, yeah, the secret technique 107, we have 219. So you go to 106, 113. 113, if you remove 113 minus 38 is 75, 150. So that's not enough to buy Act 4 relics. So maybe it doesn't even come with remove and we buy the technique. But what about technique and draw pot? Yeah, what about technique and draw pot? 135. 135 we have 135 we have 39 gold. 39 gold plus another 45 is 84, is 168. Which is usually enough to buy common relic or shop relic in Act 4. Otherwise you can still always just remove, yeah? Another choice is removing in this shop and removing in the next shop as well. Is that you can remove here by secret technique and then you remove in the Act 4 shop. That is also possible. So how are removes of this deck? It's actually not bad. In fact, I would say it's probably quite strong now that the apparitions can come back with a spoon. Yeah? At the same time, we only have one Bale potion. An emotion chip, what does the emotion chip do realistically speaking? It's potentially a lot of damage and speed and shield, but now they have apparition spoon where you can just block them. A lot of damage in hard. It will be a massive amount of damage in the hard fight, the emotion chip. Because the vast majority of damage is coming from lightning. At the same time, yeah, we have bronze scales now. The apparitions come back. Maybe the algo also freaking comes back. We have weakness at some point. Probably not super urgent to rush the hard, yeah? Damage output. And we only have 3 Frost Orb in the deck still. Do not forget, our deck has 1 Chill, 1 Coordinate, and 1 Cold Snap. So emotion chip doesn't really give you like the 100 block per turn or something like, you know, a normal defect deck would. But I don't think so. I don't think we buy emotion chip, even though it's quite strong. Probably what it's doing is not what we need the most in this spot. Oh yeah, secret technique has to be like insane, right? Like look at this deck right now. With the spoon even, the secret technique is just completely nuts. And now it's slightly more difficult because now the choice, there are 3 choices. Yeah? Number 1, we can save gold completely. Number 2, you can replace the block pot with a draw pot. Number 3, you can remove. Removing here closes a lot of things in Act 4 shop, but you can remove again and can still buy any potion. You go to 30 gold, 30 is 75, 75 is 150. 150 remove costs 100, 50 gold. So you can remove, you can buy any potion because rare potions only 110. But you cannot do anything else. I mean, maybe a rare card on sale or something you can buy sometimes. But you cannot buy any relic ever. So no relic, no rare colorless. But sometimes you can buy things here, or you can always remove and buy a pot. Other choice is just taking a draw pot. Of course, it means that you plan to not use a single potion for the rest of this Act 3. Which honestly is looking likely because we sustain so much, and now with the spoon and such, we also have plenty of time to line up by a Skok, Panacea. And then we still insert to you know, deal with Act 3 boss. And then Act 4, what is open? 29, we go to 39, yeah? 39 plus another 45 go. Yes, 84 on average, 84, 168. So on average, you can buy a shop relic or common relic. So it's the same as a remove, except you open shop relic out. Otherwise, the things you can buy are the same. I guess you can buy rare card. So you can buy any card except the rare card list. You can most of the time buy a shop relic or common relic. You can always buy any potion in Act 4, or you can always buy remove. Yeah, White Beast will give us fruit juice, and then if I buy the draw pot, then I would not pick up the next fruit juice though. That much I would say. But I think that is what I want to do, to be honest. Like, what shop relics do we want from this pot? Or common relic? Centennial Puzzle, yeah, pretty good. Data Disc is probably worth buying, to be honest, in this spot. Toolbox is gone. Yeah, Toolbox is literally in the first shop. Frozen Eye, okay, Frozen Eye is amazing. And Artifact, yeah, pellets, sure, okay, fine, pellets. Yeah, pellet souvenir still around the corner, yeah, okay, fine. So we keep the relic threshold, I think. So just throw away the block one and buy the draw pot. Yeah. Sometimes the relic also, we low roll go all the relic rolls expensive and I'm sad anyway. But usually we can afford the relic. And yes, there are a lot of good relics still in the shop. And yeah, of course now I take 3 fights. Yeah. That's farm gold. Okay, these guys do not get hit by the bronze scale that often. So maybe we can farm algorithm here to keep getting spoon. We do need to control the baseball. Actually, no, we can. Yeah, baseball will never die to bronze scale, so I guess we can just kill these first. Bullseye do a cast first and see probably. Hopefully it hits here. Okay, of course not. If you play this, it can get spoons. This guy doesn't die though. But we have 2 holograms. Okay. Yeah, nice spoon by the way. Very, very good. It will perform better, guys, eventually, trust. Yeah, it will perform better, guys. I mean, we still heal a lot, so there's no massive concern yet. If I play the Panacea now, I cannot play the Bioscope after, unless it gets spoon. Also, we are taking damage this turn. But I guess with just a Defect is really fine, yeah? And sometimes I get spoon and otherwise the blocks frail. Yeah, okay, it will perform, guys, at some point, trust. Yeah, I'm trusting for now. I don't know how much I should trust, but for now I'm trusting. I don't want 2 days, but then I put lightning in and maybe this guy dies too quickly. Yeah, not really, right? Let's not be stupid and take like what 22 this turn would be like very, very, very bad. Spoon, yeah, look at that. Hollow Cold Snap and play it. Yeah, bronze scale and this one lightning is actually making it impossible for this guy to stay here forever. But we don't need to stay here forever also. Because, you know, maybe the spoon just doesn't even work on this the first time and then it's just over. So it got 2 cuts back, yeah, and we have play how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 out of 7. Not very impressive so far. Technique for Alvo now. I mean, you can also just overclock. Sorry. Yeah, you just overclock immediately is fine too. Yeah, and play this. If we get spoon, you can hollow. 2 out of 8, yeah? Surely we will perform like soon, right? Honestly, no spoon proc matter except the algorithm, so it's literally just 1 out of 2. I don't actually care about these spoons. I mean, if they props, it would be nice. But in these whole wave fights, the only spoon that really matters is this one. Like, for, you know, for the future of the run. But here, now what? Can we even kill this turn? If I do like hollow, I guess if I do what? Buy a Scock Electro? And we Secret Technique for like Zap, like does it die? My score of each lightning is 9, yeah? And we play the electro, we evoke 1 lightning, which is 14. 14 plus 36, no, it doesn't die this turn. Okay, fine. Fine. Yeah, I just don't take damage then. We kill it later. In 2 turns. Want to kill it next turn. If I play Electro now, that works, right? Already play everything, yeah? Yeah, play algorithm, play repair already. I mean, I'm also full HP. So I play this here now, it's 20 damage and it takes another 6. Yeah, okay, it doesn't die to that. Then next turn. Oh, 7? No, it is 2 out of 7 because that's the thing. I mean, you see one thing but you miss the other, yeah? Because the thing that prop with the spoon are not here. That's the point. You see only 5 cards here, but the spoon says it has recycled 2. Basically means we have played 7 cards and 5 of them exhausted. Not that I see these and I count these as 7. So like, please do not jump to conclusion. This is how like all my misquotes started, you know? It's like people say, okay, I say this and I say that. Okay, never said that because people just jump to conclusions. Do not do that. I think a little bit more carefully. Upgraded? I mean, it doesn't need to be green. Of course, green is way better. I don't mind. More frost is great, yeah, because right now, honestly, with the spoon and the apparition and the secret technique, I think, and these potions, I think the top priority here is to get through Act 3. Okay, now that I say it like that, it sounds dumb. But yes, the priority is to finish Act 3 without using any resources, but that's like the goal for every single run. Of course, we don't want to spend resources. By the way, how much gold did I get? I think the expected was like what? It's 84, 45, or 39. Right? Oh, with high roll, we rolled 19. Okay, 19. Yeah, good start. Because if we roll high enough, and then even if the strawberry rolls maximum price, you can still buy it, yeah. And the maximum price has 73, which with membership card it rounds up, so it's 87 gold. So just roll a 29 gold in these 2 falls, and we have a guaranteed strawberry buy possible. I do not like this guy, I will tell you that. Personally, not a huge fan. I mean, maybe some people are fans of this guy, but not me, yeah. The annoying thing about this attack is that, of course I don't take damage this turn, but next turn it's difficult to actually change the intent. So if it starts with curse... well, that would be something a little bit annoying. But changing this intent here... It's actually still possible, because if I go for and then it does something I don't want, which by the way, most of the attacks are what I don't want, then I need to strike again and change the intent back. The only good thing in here if I go for is that it changes to the multi-hit, right? And then if it changes the multi-hit, it becomes like what, 6 times 3, yeah? And then yeah, of course I full block. Otherwise 28 is... yeah, 28 is not exactly great either. I guess 28 we can still block with this. No, big is fine. Like, I just don't want to see either curse or debuff. Especially if it starts with curse and then roll into big hit also, then I guess it even take more. But we still have Cell Repair, Birdface Earn. But I really don't want to... I really don't want it to do this attack. At least not this turn at least. I don't even know when I would like it to do this attack, because it just make it a lot more likely that I get curse. I don't want to get curse. Okay, fine. Just play go for it. Okay, that's the best hit. That's the best attack. That's exactly what we want. That's good. Play apparition to spoon. Yeah, look at that. Now hologram has a spoon target, so boost sequence can also be played and exhausted because I don't want to redraw this. Probably true. Okay, debuff. Not exactly the best thing I have ever seen. Holo co-edit. Sure. Okay, no Panacea here, but we do have a hologram. Maybe some secret technique. We are debuffed next turn, no, but Halo was also in play. Maybe another spoon. Okay. Would like to reroll this, and yes, we can. And yes, again, you can see Secret Technique here helps line up the Bias Cock and Panacea. Yeah? Yes, I can Panacea into technicking the hollow and I hollow the thing immediately. First of all, we don't accept this, so like, what are you doing? A bit annoying, but we are vulnerable this turn, so maybe it's fine to just let it block. Next time, the Weaken with block from it is difficult to reroll, though. We start with Curse. Actually, it will work. Yeah, I think Technique is gone. That's fine. Yeah, that is also gone. That's fine. That is also gone. Yeah, that's also fine. Again, honestly, no spoon really matter except this one. So I hope that this spoon actually works and we can build block. At the same time, I don't know how much I want to stay here though. I really don't know like, how long I want to stay in this fight. Even if the spoon just keeps working on the thing. And a war. And now nobody buffs, yeah. Don't do that, but we have the Halo Wood, so it's probably okay. I don't want to shuffle out the algorithm, is that true? We have one hologram, yeah, one hologram only. And this doesn't matter. It's fine, guys. It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, that's 0 out of 2, yeah? That's 0 out of 2 for the spoon on the algorithm, which is the only thing we care about this Act 3, I think. I think I want to play Bullseye. Intent again. This can play Cold Snap. Yeah, yeah. And now we can play for the Weaken, yeah, no matter what it is. We also have already full block, but can still play that. So now I guess the only goal left is to not get cursed. That is not very good for not getting cursed. That is very much not very good for not getting cursed. Yeah, that's fine. Could I play Beam Cell first? It doesn't matter. I play it for fun. Yeah, that's fine. We kill next turn, yeah. Yeah, so we have 1, 2. Complete garbage. Energy pot is definitely not as good as what we currently have. This enemy does not allow us to stay here to suck our algo. I also hope that this enemy doesn't kill me. But yeah, we play these cards first and see. Okay, yeah, Secret Technique with Panacea by Scott once again, yeah. Is that even good enough here? Because this is what, 9, so it's 18, 28. Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, also draw +1 so I can even do the zap. And keep out the war even. So this is 37 to take 1. If we set up the things on turn 1, then we should be fine. So now I hope to draw into my algorithm and hope ideally play it more than once. No Bullseye, so I guess you take out the war, just play that. Yeah, no spoon. That is 0 out of 3. Yeah, very epic. Thank you. It's fine, it's fine. Even if my algo is small, yeah. If the spoon goes crazy in Act 4 on the algorithm, on the operation, we don't care about the algorithm too much. I mean, I do need it to actually do work in Act 4 though, otherwise we in a bit of trouble. The biggest algo? My biggest algo is at 261, but I don't remember if I've seen any bigger than that. And maybe Papa had a bigger one, but I don't remember. I know Papa got another algo that was also like 200 plus. Yeah, the war again, yeah. Exactly, the spoon just saving itself back for. The bullseye is played here. If we don't draw any more cards, then we have exactly 1-2 here, we're perfect. And certainly seems that it's that way. Was 61 with spoon? Yes. It was with spoon, with early echo form, and with upgrade in rank 1. Basically, the run, like on, I think on floor 7 or floor 8 or something, the run was already changing to the side quest. As in, the mission is to make the spoon, to make the algo as big as possible. Because I saw all the pieces early. No, of course I do. Like, what the hell? Why on earth do you play Guided there? Oh, come on. So we low roll goal here is 10 goals, and now we have 83 only. Absolute minimum roll last fight, yeah? Yeah, this is garbage unless you tell me Ball Lightning for damage. We only have 2 Electro and 2 Ball Lightnings in the deck, and the Bronze Scale and the Halo Word, probably not. Oh, so we actually slightly had low roll gold. With the... yeah, and now maybe I missed the Relic Neck for sure. Unfortunately. Just very slightly low roll. The expected is 84, we got 83. But after getting 19 in the first fight, it's just like slightly disappointing, you know. This fight is not exactly super safe, by the way, if the bias cock thing doesn't line up. Sacred Technique, unfortunately, is not a sick, so we do not get to bias cock this turn yet, unless I draw into it right now. But yeah, we Technique for Quided anyway. Technique Exhausted is actually not very good. I mean, I can still play it because you can get Spoon, but next turn it can also do multi-hit again, and we have 2 turns to draw into the bias core. Not getting bias cock down permanent in this fight is actually very troublesome though. Not that troublesome because we do still have the bullseye to deal damage to it with the defect and cables and such, yeah. But it is annoying if the bias cock doesn't land. Okay, for Spoon. But you're not playing the Panacea, they also doesn't lead anyway either. So we don't... At least it blocks vulnerable. And that's block vulnerable. And yeah, we deal some damage here. And we can still hollow the Panacea, yeah, like this. Okay. So this fight should be done then because we get this combo in play very early before it has strength. Yeah, and the Spoon, I don't know. There's something actually extremely relevant here. Otherwise this fight would have been annoying. It could still be annoying, but probably not too much. So now, yeah, now the mission is to play the algorithm. Passive block is already 32, yeah, and multi-hit is 30, and the big hit is 34, so we already basically don't take damage the moment we play one more force off. Next time we do have another off slot, so I guess we should just get lightning to kill it faster. Did not get Spoon. 0 of 4. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, just saving yourself back for trust. Need another force off to not take damage to the thing, I think it's like 48. 2 more force off would be, yeah, 2 more force off foolproof. 1 more force off was taking 1 sometimes. I think nah, the Spoon already did something good in this fight, yeah, because it allowed me to play the bias cock. That's already good enough, like. So, should not complain too much. I mean, I am complaining, no, but I should not complain too much. Splitting is no point playing the bullseye. With 4 strength, 36, 54. Yeah, the other one is Terror is also 54. Which means I need 1 more frost off, then we have like 56. Yeah, now I just sit here until it dies. Like this Sunday was on 1 probably. So you can make it faster. Yeah, only 54. Block 56. So you don't even need to play Gopher. Yeah, Spoon ING is predetermined to start the fight. With ING fix, the Spoon ING is predetermined, I think. I'm pretty sure. Because it is also... it has some ties to the attack pattern like 4, and those are always fixed, yeah? In the seed. Oh yes, like, there is a predetermined queue. But I don't know with RNG fix whether it's true or not. So yes, with the spoon, you can know which 50-50 is coming in the Act 4 Elite and the hard fight. With RNG fix. It's very overpowered. That is maybe actually the most significant application of RNG fix, yeah? of base game. Like with correlated randomness. I play this, it doesn't die next turn, only 36, and it has shield, yeah, and it dies 2 turns from then, so it's perfect. Oh, I should have played co-edit, then we can even do Sunday 1-2. I mean, I can still do Sunday 1-2 probably. Because we have overclock here. We have draw down, draw down. Maybe hit things overclock. It could be possible. No. We'd not even draw this. If I drew this, then we would do overclock to hit things electro, and then we have like 1-2. But I guess our Sunday was messed up now, and we're dead. It's a Sunday was not on 2, guys. We're done for. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of drawing these two together opening turns, though. Without the bias cock, that is. But maybe it's fine. Because this fight doesn't apply debuffs to you, so when you draw into bias cock, you do have your thing, yeah. Probably technique for second point and just play it immediately. It's true. Okay, fine. I mean, all good. Fight is not actually over yet because we don't really scale too much further than this. And they do scale eventually, so I do need to play Electro, but this is pretty good start. We set up 40 block on turn 1 and 6 focus. Okay, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 5. All good, all good. Look at this like freaking 10 streak in here, yeah? With it proccing every single time. Yeah, we hollow the thing and do it again. Because right now there's nothing to really hologram either. Yeah, look at this. Yeah. Oh. Okay, fine. So it's like what, 2 out of 7 on the algo. Yeah, okay, 2 out of 7. Could be worse. How big is algo? 43. Could be a lot better, by the way, but you know, it's fine. Eventually you need to play an Electro, don't know when. I mean, yeah, when we draw into a freaking Electro, that's when. Don't need to rush too much to deal damage though, because we do scale block as long as inserter is still gaining off slots. As in, our speed of scaling block is not even slower than these guys, yeah? So do I need to play Overclock or not? Because... not really, right? Because honestly, I want to play Electro minus and keep all my force even. One burn, yeah, maybe 1 burn's fine. Getting this 1 turn earlier is good too. That I don't play though. I think that is killing 2 million my force orbs. And this guy's 3 artifact already, so we can even beam cell or bullseye him later. You can overclock here, then you have 2 burns, but then you always draw into your Electro and then play it. Probably fine. Hello, bullseye, yeah, and bullseye on this guy. I don't want to shuffle in bullseye thing. Just like that. We'll take some damage here, but the Act 4 is rest anyway, so I don't really care. As long as still 40. Hello, days. Yeah, we are still steadily dealing damage to this, yeah, and we are not getting outscaled by the block that quickly, if at all. And even if we take a hit here and there, it doesn't matter too much. Here's a beam cell. Gopher doesn't go here next turn, so I guess you don't play Zap. That probably means this guy will get 3 more strength, but I don't actually care, I think. I think I don't actually care if this guy gets 3 more strength. Should play the Guarded. Maybe shouldn't, we have the weakness anyway. And it was his turn, this guy's dead, and everyone's happy. This already kills. 1326, so we need to play both of these, but it's fine. We don't need to deal bullseye here either, yeah. This guy never deals damage to us now, it's only 54. Let's see, block is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 56. We have 2 burns, so technically can take damage eventually. At the same time, the damage output, the damage we take, if we even take like any damage, would not matter. Sanayo doesn't really matter in Spear and Shield too much. I mean, sometimes it can matter, as you see just now, like maybe we just draw all the frost early and then the electro is a bottom deck, and then suddenly maybe now you need to burst the turn with electro hit sinks at the end of the draw power because you evoke all your frost and Spear Shield needs to die, and then you can use your energy. So of course if Sanayo can be on 2, I would like it to be on 2. This is more important, of course, the inserter being on 1. It's still fine, huh? 1 lightning orb with cables is the same. It's like 2 lightning orbs. In fact, you can get rid of all the lightning orbs here if you want. Because otherwise 18 per turn could be like too much, yeah? On the other hand, you can strip all the plated. This guy has worked so hard to gain all of this plated armor, and what happens? Yeah, gone in a second. Oh, that's quite sad. And yeah, no reason to play any damage card here, yeah? So, relax. You know, he's taking 6 every single time he attacks, but that is not fast enough to kill before we shuffle. Any overclock? No, both of them are here, but we can get the Guarded. Now the overclock. Yeah, this one, because the operations were like run saving, you know, the absolute best thing we would have seen on the question mark. But at the same time, that only happens because the card reverse before that floor were not exactly the most ideal, yeah? Not exactly what you want to do. It's not that the deck was not like cohesive. We had a very clear plan into Act 2 is that we face tank the damage and the enemy dies because you can't deal damage. And you cannot block at all. You know, that's not going to last for long, and suddenly we see operation and we're chilling. That's pretty good. I mean, I like chilling with the operations, you know. If I play the overclock now, I'm pressured to kill next turn, which is not exactly super possible without lightning. I guess we just wait. And maybe we can still kill this turn, depending. Ooh, how much is this? 26 only. This is killing, right? So we have 1, 2, yeah, perfect. Yeah. It's definitely kills. It's definitely kills. We don't have a void either. Okay, perfect race setup. X4 is not actually safe because our deck again is fairly dependent on the Bioscope actually landing, and we don't have artifact, relic, or whatever. Fire's empty. Wow. There was actually a good relic that we could buy, but you know, we low roll goals, so it doesn't happen. You can buy the waffle if you want to. Or the other choice is what? Remove heatsinks or remove hologram. Yeah, you can buy this, or this, or you can buy this, or you can buy this. Or you can also buy this. It's not even like Orichalcum is so bad either for this deck. Orichalcum is fine. Future's Guapo, yeah, Future's Guapo, if it comes with minus like 3 draws, you also lose a puzzle also. Yeah, you lose a puzzle in order to get like $5. What do I want? The second heatsinks or the hologram or both? Because the second hologram, not second, the third hologram, yeah, with the spoon and such is pretty strong here. At the same time, the heatsinks is also pretty strong. We still don't make a lot of energy though. We do have Arab War. And I don't actually need to play attacks except Coast now. Yeah, very early turns, the only attack I really need to play is the Coast now. Like maybe you can say go for, but usually, sometimes not even. So the Arab War usually gives me energy and then the heatsinks can come in because the deck does have a lot of powers. We have like how many powers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But yeah, still heatsinks minus, it's very energy hungry, yeah? And if you take the third hologram, then it's a lot more likely that the Panacea Bioscope thing can line up. Of course, it can also brick, but at the same time, we have like very strong draw potions in here. We have like one big turn so the hologram can perform maybe. And then hologram with spoon, algorithm, whatnot is, yeah, was also good. Yeah, maybe just take remove hologram anyway. And of course, if we remove strike. Yeah? Out of war now even, so strike is even worse than before. And then buy this over this. Floating 31 go, you can buy Streamline if you think, I don't know what you would think if you're buying Streamline, but you know, you're thinking something probably. Let's move on. Okay, not dead on turn 2. Well, I mean, can't say that I'm too upset with that, yeah? Because we had 3 holograms here, so yes, the moment we draw to a hologram, that's also another apparition. So we already are intangible turn 2, and usually we just have intangible for basically the whole fight. So now I'm thinking about, I don't actually even want to play co-headed, right? Because right now we co-headed into like, many things I don't even want to play. Like, any Electro right now can maybe play, yeah? And Hello World wants to be played, and afterwards, what if we just play Zap and then boost sequence? Because lightning being deployed is also damage, because our damage in this fight is Electro. Probably, right? Just Hello World Zap or boost sequence. Oh, this one would have been extremely terrible. If you're not intangible, that is, but we are. You can work out of war here to ship artifact, which I think we should do, because weakening this next turn in case you don't draw into intangible is good, yeah? Because I have also missed like 3 frost orbs in here. Like, just look at this. By playing apparition, I have missed 3 frost orbs. So we don't have a lot of frost in here, there's also only a chill. So strip artifact here, and then we do double go for on here with go for plus, and then afterwards I don't even know, like barrage can come, I guess 12 damage, doesn't really do much. Or you can also drop out this turn, but I don't think it's needed yet. Now the side problem here is that if the focus or the electro will be late though, and we do not deploy frost, yeah, it's not super easy to actually kill them, even though we are intangible like basically forever. And what is in play though, the way you can do something. But yeah, this turn is definitely like just this. Ow. Oh, minus focus, yeah. That's of course the bad thing. This turn would also be extremely terrible. We do not have the spoon, that is, but we do, so we are intangible. Okay, so Defect, Panacea, Hollow, Apparition. Move on. This fight is still not very good, by the way, for now. It can become extremely good soon, but for now it's still not very good yet. Because first of all, this artifact is not guaranteed to land, Electro is not drawn yet, my damage output is not in the clear, and we do get 2 more burns next turn. We are intangible, how bad is it? Overclock, not overclock, but the Art of War for 3 damage. It's probably worth it even though we only draw 3 next turn, because we do have Halo Word card, we have Heatsink, we have Overclock, we have Secret Technique. And we can draw pot next turn if we are looking... If this guy is doing... Because Panacea is also gone, right? Yeah. So if this guy is debuffing, maybe I can see using the potion just to make the Bias Cock land. Otherwise it can be actually pretty freaking weird. Okay, so we lost like all the 50-50s from attack pattern. But with Electro down right now, maybe we don't care if the artifact is gone. Because then we can just slam Bias Cock without the artifact and they still die. But it's probably true. Let's just do that. Can I turn or not? This 6 and here's a 7, so no. I need to play bowling here, otherwise I take a lot of damage. Actually no, yeah, this is 6 and this is 7, only 13. 13 we're facing 18, so Tori we take 1, yeah? Unless you play the chill first and then you Electro bowl landing and you get 9 here instead, so it's 16. The steal doesn't work if I turn around because that would be 25 damage. So I guess we do just waste this 10 damage here on this guy. But it's probably okay for now. Next turn this guy's going in for 48 though, and there's no guarantee that we can block. But we do have decent cards in here to do whatever we need to do probably. Keep the lightning around, I think, because right now we just need to deal damage. Next one. Exact Tori, yeah, perfect. Lose the artifact, that's fine. Yeah, apparition again. Do want to get the Bias Cock damage down soon, no? So I think I'll play Overclock. Technique right now doesn't even do anything. I guess I can get more intangible, but intangible this turn is not like super needed. Is that true? If I'm not intangible next turn, this guy is going in like big number, yeah. Damn sad. So I guess we just hollow the apparition here and now immediately and play it. Okay, that's all apparitions gone, yeah. So they need to die soon. Soon. Next time we're only intangible, so I need to kill this before the next time he swings times 4. I mean, let's go here. This thing is not in place, so I can play repair now because Cold Snap is not in positive damage. Also why the second Electro was picked, because we do need to get 1 Electro in play, otherwise this fight never really ends. We don't have damage otherwise. Like this should be fine. Bullseye goes here. Play the hit sinks, and we can hollow Bullseye here again also for the debuff. And then yeah, next time we just slam by Skull Electro and we should be fine. Wait, no, we have not played the Algo at all. And we have not played the Algo in this fight at all. And I also don't have any wish to. Unless if I draw it now, I would like to, yeah, but I do not want to spend energy on the Algo when, you know, we have more urgent things to do, like freaking killing this guy immediately. Next turn, this guy is dead, right? Because this is already 48. Not always. If I play the boat landing, though, suddenly it becomes 72, so just he will die next turn and my thing is on 1, this will be on 0, though I don't care. You have 4 HP. He's always dead this turn, so if we can draw Algo, it would be nice. Yeah, of course not. But it doesn't matter, yeah? So Algo is staying at 43. But I mean, you can see how important the spoon is in this fight, yeah? Because it bought us just enough time in the operation when we bottom deck the Bioscope and the 2 Electros. So at the end of the day, we still just bluff 2 full cycle with just the operation minus. Nice, GG. Yeah, probably doesn't do much. I mean, can do something. We have Hello World. Yeah, I mean, tough choice. I think we take the Defect. Even though it's Defect minus, I think it's still good enough. The 4th hologram can do something, but maybe it's not that good. Or you can take the 3rd go for the eyes as well. But I don't really think we care about 3rd go for the eyes too much. Just take more output, yeah. Take more maximum output here. And we have the bird face urn and the heat sink, so how bad can this be? We have 2 potions and the Tori. Well, I guess we play 2 operation immediately or what? That's not amazing, yeah, drawing 2 operation this turn. Cool-headed, and then 2 operation and see. I mean, yeah, cool-headed first to see whether we want to do anything else or not. Other choice is simply just playing 2 operation and the electro. Like we deploy damage immediately, but no frost. But this damage is not so significant, eh? You can also just not play operation. You can be like completely mental and play a line like cool-headed electro bullseye. And just ignore the 2 operations here, so don't even care about the spoon. But I think I want to play cool-headed in 2 ups. Playing this first is losing 1 more to beat of death, but we never get through this 8 block anyway. That's fine. That's not good. Only at least the chill with spoon, so I can hollow chill. Yeah, we have already lost 2 operations, yeah. And if next turn is a multi-hit, then we already Tori it otherwise, and turn the big hit is the turn we need to block. So at least I hope that next turn is a big hit first, and operation actually block that. Otherwise it could be in big trouble, potentially. Yeah, hollow chill. Okay, chill spoon again. Not sure whether that's actually good or not, but we'll see. Underworld still happens. Okay, at least we won the 50-50. That's important. Which means that we can never die next turn, no matter what happens here. Because of the Tori and such. I am thinking about draw potting like now, but because right now this turn energy usage is actually just quite bad. But I think we should wait to. Yeah, I think we should actually wait for to see like where the bias core and the panacea would be, and then use this to line it up in the first next cycle before the reshuffle. That is probably the better thing to do. Because I can see if you draw pot immediately into the bias core, but not panacea, and then we bottom deck panacea and both holograms, it gets extremely weird. Yeah, it would actually get extremely weird if they draw pot into bias core now and the other cards are bottom deck. I think we can stay here for a while. Even without the aberration, I think we can still stay here for a while, so there's no need to rush yet. So yeah, we just buff this turn. Yes, like auto shield, defect. Lightning, I do want to play lightning, but maybe at the very end. So cold snap or lightning in that order. Very end, but next cycle we don't need the thing yet. I do want a lightning around for a while to deal damage with, though. Just random lightning 5 damage per turn. If we hollow bullseye, which can certainly happen. Like 7 and then becomes like way more. Yeah. Okay, cold snap or lightning. Okay, this makes sure that we will have the bias core landing in this cycle. Now is a reasonable draw pot. This turn is actually a reasonable draw pot because otherwise our turn is just secret technique for the panacea and then play panacea, play defend gopher with 4 billion energy, doing nothing. And even if I drop out into the Void or the Bias Cog or the Slime or like whatever, I don't really care. Of course, if we drop out into the Panacea itself, then Secret Technique can also be kept in the deck, yeah. So it's not so bad. Yeah, I think it's fine to use now. Yeah, and now we can spend energy slightly better instead of spending on whatever this crap is. Still Coordinate first, because I think Secret Technique in the redraw is valuable. So if I draw into Panacea right now, yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind losing one draw, basically keep the Secret Technique in the redraw. Okay, hit Sing is also fine. Can hit Sing into the Halo Wood if we draw into Bias Clock and play it immediately. If we draw into the Void, yeah, okay, doesn't matter, then we just don't exhaust the Slime. Yeah, hit Sing into Halo Wood immediately, yeah. Draw one. Okay, we draw into Void. So now we Technique for the... Just don't exhaust the Slime then. So we Technique for Panacea and then we are almost ready. Your Spoon, that doesn't do anything. Because we don't have the speed for it, we don't have a second a way to make a second Bias Call. So that getting Spoon is actually bad. That's fine. The Technique at Spoon? No. That's kind of annoying. That's probably still fine. Does this, how much HP does this save? Go for the eyes. If it saves anything. Because right now we are blocking for 20, so I take I block for 6 full hits because of the burn, yeah. And then take 9 damage. If I play Go for the Eyes now I take 2, but it goes to 2 times 15. So I block for 9 hits and take 6, which means I take 8. Okay, this is plus 1 HP. Yeah, you play Go for here, you get plus 1. And you also deal damage. However, you lose Art of War energy, so is that worth it? Do we use Art of War? Do we use 5 energy next turn? Sometimes, yes, because you can also hollow damage. Okay, fine, just 1 HP, just keep Art of War. 1 HP, 2 damage, or 1 energy next turn with the Halo Wood in play, and the hit 6 in play, okay, probably not. Okay, hit me, sorry. Yeah, we got both hit 6 and the Halo Wood, and we can also just hollow like Bullseye or something for damage. Yeah, like here, you can only just hollow Bullseye and then play like Cell Repair. Hollow first and then play Cell Repair, draw a card, and we see. And yes, I think I do want to hollow the Bullseye. Next cycle we can still never die because the multi-hit is 4 times 15, so we totally read that. But yeah, this damage needs to come down at some point, but I can draw first. I can also play the Zap. Playing the Zap here means we don't have too much Frost though, only 3 Frost off because there's no Frost left in here. 3 Frost or we have a Defect minus still, right? So it's like 5 focus. 5 more focus, so it goes to 9, passive is 36 block. It is a lot of damage though, and we can still spend this HP, so maybe I should just do it. And it blocks Beat of Death a little bit this turn too. Not sure. Okay. So yeah, Bullseye Claw, yeah. No kunai stack. That's fine. $47 first. We can get a kunai stack this turn. I think we start with Overclock first and hopefully we draw into the Bias Clock right now. I kind of don't want to play the second Overclock, to be honest. Stripping Artifact immediately also is not super important, yeah? So I don't need to hollow. It's like go for hollow, go for. So I can hollow Cool-Headed and play Cool-Headed and see. Okay. The apparition here should be played so that it can get spooned. So sometimes we do miss the Defect here because honor of 3 the Bias Clock draw into Defect and cannot play it, yeah. But I think I want to try spooning this. Okay, it worked. Very good. We did miss the Defect minus, which is slightly annoying, but I think it's fine for now. Artifact should be stripped though, even though it loses in the Art of War. At least Artifact should be stripped. And if I already play that, do I play this or not? It scales Future Claws, and we do have another one for 1 HP. Okay, fine. We're scaling Claw, guys. Playing Electro now is a lot of damage and it draws a card, but the problem of course is that if we don't land Weakness or Apparition on the next multi-hit, then we die if I kill my Frost Orbs. At the same time, we cannot stay here forever and I have a Gambler's Brew. So what if we just deal damage? Like, this is like so much damage. And I guess I can still feel back one Frost with the Chill, you know? Ah, okay, I deal damage. This is like so freaking much damage. Come on. Just double barrage. And do I actually play the Chill? I guess it's the next question, because I lose... If I keep this passive, I gain 26. If I evoke 21, so I lose 5 damage. But again, of course, a little bit of block and a new Frost Orb to prepare for the next cycle, which make it we still need to block like normally. Ah, okay, fine. To play this. Yeah, Tori for tech 2. Okay, holograms here. Not a huge fan of taking this Beat of Death too much. So now I guess we get to choose, huh? Whether to deal damage or to attempt to block. Because next cycle I think we block, usually we block just fine, yeah? But then the 8 times 15 we would like to kill before that happens. So like how many turns do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns. We want to kill this in 5 turns. Passive block is already 32. It is not artifact strip yet, but we do have Gambler's Brew, 2 Go for the Eyes in here, and the Apparition, and the Algorithm unplayed. Basically, I think I'm playing Bolt Lightning over the Cold Snap. So the turn is Auto Shields, Bolt Lightning, Hollow, Barrage Plus. Yeah. Okay, let's just deal damage. Huh? It is. Okay. It's going away, and yeah, 36 per turn. We have Bronze Scale still. 39 first. We do not have Weakness guarantee next turn because this Go for the Eyes is not the upgraded one, but it's fine because applying Bullseye here is also good. Yeah? We have enough HP to survive the next cycle, and this turn is just Go for the Eyes, Bullseye. Beat rate is 3, and we are playing all 5 cards in hand, so we take 15 from the thing. Passive block is 32, we block another 11 from this, so it's 43, 43 is 48, 48 we take 15, it's 33, so we take 16 damage, go to 16 HP, that's completely fine. 16 doesn't die to multi-hit, it's weakened, because we have Tori and still Frost Orb block, and they should die before the next attack, I hope. ODI is reference to Baldur's Gate, I don't actually know. I don't actually know, so I cannot answer you. Okay. I cannot get cooldown stack no matter what the order is, yeah? So we do go for Bullseye, defend, recursion on the Frost, and then zap in order to KO this again is the order. I mean, you can also just go with the eyes to block this, but I think this Bullseye debuff is way too important. Yeah, we just take the hit instead. Yeah, we should probably just take the hit instead. Is that true? Because next time if I don't draw go for the algorithm alone, is it enough? Because here is only 32 and the algorithm is 40. So 72 and it hits me 90. We have 16. 6 times 15, so Tori 1 and we take 13. It's still fine, probably, and we have Gambler's Brew. Yeah, I deal damage, I deal damage. Bullseye debuff is just like super strong. Yeah, 16. Yeah, and what is this? Go for the eyes, and we Tori this. In fact, we full block this, yeah. And the Bullseye debuff is down, it takes damage from Bronze Scale, all the lightning damage, which by the way, I did talk about it, is that a significant part of damage in this like will be lightning damage, which is why the Bullseye is like so incredible. This is not totally in the clear yet, but I think it's like very likely that we just win as long as we don't do something like exceedingly stupid. Wow, got spoon, guys, amazing. Exactly what we need, yeah, spooning there. What is more damage if I hollow bolt lightning? If I hollow bolt lightning, it's 65 already with the bullseye. So 130, 140, 185. 185 plus 32 is 200 something, so you need to do 90 damage, and there's another bolt lightning in there. On the other hand, you can also hollow the bullseye itself. Now hollow bolt lightning is just stronger, yeah? So let's do that. Oh wait, there's yeah, there is a bolt lightning here. Kunai? GG. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing is already dead. Like, this passive damage is already 65 damage, you know. And then we have like another turn even to kill it after. And 8 times 15, we can also just kill it with the Tori damage, and there's a game that's blue unused. Put lightning in front now, yeah, because it needs to die next turn. So it's time to recursion and then draw a card with this. If I draw electro, I play that. Or we deal the claw, because this was what we were scaling it before, you know, the claws. This is 75 damage already, so it has 75. We deal another 12, so it's a 60 something. And yeah, next turn is already 60, yes, dead. Holy claw. Dual casting here is probably positive, but honestly I don't really care too much. It's already dead. Yeah, 8 times 15, we cannot block this. It is not possible to block this hit. Guess what? Yeah, it's dead. We can try one last time to see whether this gets food or not. Okay, fine. Cannot try anymore, eh? I mean, I can convert it into the overclock, and then I can top deck the algo because it's already dead to passive damage, eh? So I can try it one more time. Okay, we have one more time. Do not roll the algo, so we don't even know whether it will hit or not again. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot the game was full. I could have gave away my whole hand and maybe get the algo to see. Well, now we'll never know. Yeah, now we can never know, unfortunately. And that's pretty good though. Like, once again, like this one again shows you. I mean, I don't know like who would not be convinced for the at least with the people who actually know my text that get updated constantly. It's like why I like bullseye so much nowadays. This one I can show you. Bullseye is just great. Like, it's like beam cell, but it actually deals damage, and the debuff lasts forever. 3 turns is so much bigger than 2 turns. And it can be hologram, suddenly becomes a 6 turns. And then the damage comes while you're just blocking normally, you know? You can just play block when the damage comes. With the beam cell, you actually need to play your damage cards. It's not comparable, really. This one shows no matter what the streamer says, eventually 5 frost being properly, it's true. At the end of the day, we do not actually have that much frost for Act 4 though. Which was expected. Because the deck was not built in order to actually just store Act 4 with frost focus. Yeah? I mean, we do block with frost and focus a little bit. But it's not over blocking, and we cannot also keep all frost. We need to deal damage with lightning also. It's the same as Spear and Shield, but that's what our pressures are for. Actually, no. But yeah, like the Panacea Mascot here was very good. I guess they could have just bought the Aqui instead of Gambler's Brew, because the Gambler's Brew was, you know, never used. As MVP, I mean, absolutely. I mean, the situation we were in on this floor, yeah, was awful. And then I see Apparition, suddenly the run's playable, and then I have time. If I have time with the deck, then eventually we see the good things, you know. Because the cards I'm looking for are also like just common cards. And we already have the sustain, we have the good relics, it's just our deck was sucking. If you already have the good relics, yeah, and you only need to find some cards, and the cards are also common, then usually you get bailed out. And yes, we did see the common cards. And then of course we also see the strong things in here. The secret technically extremely powerful, and the spoon also very powerful. And I mean, looking at how the secret technique perform, yeah, you cannot really tell me that the emotion chip is better. Because this thing just controls the fight like, immediately, you know, it allows you to actually play your freaking bias cock with the Panacea and then you win the fight. Like emotion chip, you, first of all, it's more expensive. And now you have to take damage for it to proc, and then you still don't have your bias cock perma focus, and suddenly now you have a timer. And having a timer in these fights is not exactly the nicest things I have ever seen, you know. By plus in this spot, probably good enough, but you still need to not die here first. Because the situation on this floor, you can just look at it again, yeah? We have 28 HP, no potion, our deck cannot block. I mean, our deck has fat load block, like boost sequence turn 1 and 1 time out with them, and that is it. So the buys, you cannot really store to full HP in this spot either. You just get a little bit bonus here and there. So you need to not die in slavers, and maybe the bites can do something, but it's weird. It's dangerous. Only first message. And also, yeah, but the draw the slavers fight was freaking awful. Wait, there's a funny hindsight. Yeah, there's a funny hindsight. Because the draw in this fight was actually awful, yeah? We bottom decked the Electro, and then at least we drew the app, so we did not die, but yeah, we took like 15 damage. Even though after the app, we should not take 15 damage. Okay, what if we don't have the apps? The best roll of all time? Wait, what? Interesting. Well, I mean, we are not like, surviving just yet, yeah? Because I think this algorithm still needs to be played, right? Bowling doesn't kill. Baras has a kill, no? Baras, 36 damage. Okay, this guy's freaking dead. Then okay, never mind. Then I should play this fight properly, at least without the apps. Yeah, we go for the ice left and then we Baras the right, yeah? It dies instantly. Dice turn 2? What? Huh? With this draw though, you say that we die turn 2. This thing is dead, yeah, by the way. This is 15 damage. Now we can play here and then blow. I mean, does it look like it's dying turn 2 to you? This guy's dead next turn always, yeah? So I don't even need to take this 3, I think. Oh yeah, by the way, it's turn 3, yeah? One turn after turn 2 and are we dead or not? Interesting, they are dead this turn, yeah? We do 25 damage. Also we full block. Well, I guess you don't need the apps after all. Yeah, I didn't play Seri Repair, but whatever, I don't really care. No, yeah, I guess we do not need the operations after all to side slavers, guys. No, but really though, it's just we top deck Electro and we kill everything. It's the same. Lead the same story. Top deck Electro, you pay a bit of HP front load and then they die. Like the fight went bad just because like, in all the like this fight you bottom deck Electro. Yeah, this fight you bottom deck Electro, take 16. This fight you bottom deck Electro, take 20. This fight you bottom deck Electro, take 20. This fight you top deck Electro, but you know, single target, so you also are set. Basically, we bottom deck Electro in every single AV fight in this arc. Even this. And this. Wait, what? No, it's actually true though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We bottom deck Electro in every single one of those. Yeah? 6 AoE fights in Act 3. 6 AoE fights in Act 2. And we bottom deck Electro in all 6 fights. Oh, no wonder we are struggling, guys. Yeah, no wonder this deck was struggling so hard. I mean, I know that the deck will just bleed, yeah, but I do not expect it to bleed this much. But I guess if that happens, then you know, what can you do? Yeah, what can you do, right? It's fine. After Act 2, I think there's not much to think about here. Like after we see apparition and some frost, I think the game plan is fairly clear. Yeah? Of course, the line still need to be played like kind of properly, like the shop here, for example, and then maybe some micro. Like the idea of second electro into killing speed and shield, but it's not too complicated. Okay, let's get out of here. MVP, yeah. Oh yeah, so repair upgrade strikes again. I mean, I don't know whether it's actually striking again or not, because after seeing apparitions, maybe even if I miss a repair, I just repair in every single fight here. That was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 HP. Yeah, we are still not even dead. Even with repair minus, we are not even freaking dead here. And then after we see apparition and repair did not matter like ever, because we just full HP the whole run. Okay, fine. So repair upgrade didn't do anything. I mean, it was trying its best. It didn't do anything. Would have took Echo Form or Frost Guard before apps? With the cell repair, probably yes. Unless the Frost Guard is Glacier, then I would really need to think about it. Maybe Glacier over Echo Form, but like whether the Cold Snap is not good enough. Like just take the Echo Form then kill anyway instead. Because one Frost Orb, like what does one Frost Orb do realistically speaking? Got to play Echo? Yeah, but at least you can kill the enemy, rest and then maybe something dies. And then with the Echo Form, you can rest also, you can just dodge at least more also. So of course the risk in the early, but basically the front loaded risk is bigger, but at the same time, you know, the run is not actually in a good position at all. It's not like suddenly you see one Frost Guard and your run is good, yeah? This is with 3 apparition and we still need... I think the run was not actually good until we see like the 3rd Frost Guard. And then afterwards with the apparitions and also the Gameless Brew, like, I feel safe. But otherwise you just need to take some risk, though. Like the run's still terrible. Yeah, thanks for watching guys, as always, and see you.